everybody.
Woo! Okay. Okay. Let's wait for a few people to arrive.
Now we're cooking again.
We're cooking?
Yep.
Hell fucking yeah. Okay.
Hey everybody, we're back on schedule with our Sunday streams. New year, new streams, new games, new losses, new wins. No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets. Today we're going to be playing a game of 40k with obviously Alex's well-known and loved Necrons, and loved maybe
For me.
yeah,
nice personality.
Let's just say, and then I'm going to be playing Custodes here today. We recently had a point change update for a lot of armies. Not that Custodes really benefited from that, but I wanted to try something new today on the stream. So hopefully we'll make this interesting, because it is kind of like a hard leg up against Necrons. Today's stream is brought to you by Lafroig 10. That's what we're drinking, and so should you. Additionally, we're playing Sweep and Clear today. Hopefully you guys can see the objectives on the table pretty well. All the blue stuff is Alex's Necrons. All the gold stuff is the Custodes. Can't be too hard to miss.
Can't be too hard to miss.
All right, why don't you go over your list, Alex?
Okay, so my OBSEC Dynasty is going to be the Custom Dynasty. It is objective secured troop units, so the 2 units of warriors are going to counter double models as per normal. I'm very tempted with this new version of this list, very tempted to try this out as an evoke, so that might be coming up soon. We'll see. And then I have 2 patrols, as mentioned. Or referenced with the 2 units of 20 warriors with Gauss Reapers. I then also have as HQs for those patrols. For one of them, I have a Royal Warden with a Veil of Darkness, and then I also have a Lord, a regular Lord, with the Orb of Eternity and a Staff of Light. In the HQs for the second patrol, I have the Overlord with a Resorb and a Staff of Light, the Relic version, the Voltaic Stave. And then I have 2 Cryptex. I've been running Chronomancers for a long time, or 1 Chronomancer and 1 Technomancer. I wanted to try things out with 2 Chronomancers instead. So you have 2 Chronomancers, no Arcana. They both have Entropic Staves rather than the other one, the multi-shot ignore invul one, which actually could potentially be more convenient in this instance with so many things with 4 invulnerable saves. Mm-hmm. I then have 2 units of 5 Scorpec in each patrol, with of course 1 Gauss Reap Blade or Hyperphase Reap Blade, and then the other 4 with Hyperphase Threshers. I have 2 units of 4 Scarabs, and then I also have 1 unit of 2 Locust Heavy Destroyers with Gauss Annihilators. That wraps up my list. How could I forget? I also have the Void Dragon. And that is that. Jeremy, what's in your list?
Yeah, so I'm going to be playing Dreadhost, which is one of the Legion, or Golden Legion that was added, Shield Host technically, that was added in War of the Spiders. War of the Spider. And it is basically The reason I'm doing that is, and I'll go over the list, but here's kind of like the reason why I'm taking this for the combo. I have a Shield Captain and Alaris Terminator suit, deep striking, with 5 Aquilin Terminators, which are the Forgeable Terminators. And one, the Warlord trait from that Shield host gives you exploding 6 to stay in melee as long as the unit is within 6 inches of the general. He has a special Shield Commander trait that lets him increase that of his aura range by 3 inches. So now he's reroll once to hit, and that is a 9-inch aura. Additionally, on top of that, I also have another Vexla Praetor deep striking with the +1 attack banner, and I also, so basically the combination is this kind of like hefty 700 point investment in like this deep striking element. Now the Aquilins work very well with some of the stratagems in the book, especially the one that lets them double shoot effectively for rapid fire weapons. So their Lastrum Stormbolters become like, they're at a half range, they're 4 shots a pop, so 20 times 2, 40 shots, and then they have another stratagem that lets them get +1 a wound. So they can be pretty deadly on the drop since they're stream 5 -1 rend. So they're basically only 1 damage, but they can be pretty terrifying to a lot of units. And the rest of the army is Drehan Valoris, and I went for like a little bit more of like a heavy infantry base because the spears did go down in points about like 4 or 5 points. I think no, there's 12 for 3 down. So yeah, 4 points each. So I have 9 spear guardians. I have 9 Sagittariums, which are the Forgeable Shooty, the guys with the guns. I also have a Vexilla Praetor with the -1 hit banner with a Castellan Axe and a Misericordia. And I have Valoris, as well as 2 Grav attack tanks over here, which are basically, just like good, solid, like get on the table and some decent shooting. In this game though, they'll be good at like taking out like Scarabs and Scorpex because they're flat 3 damage of their heavy shot, and that's exactly what those things have.
Who are
these guys?
Oh yeah.
As well as the shoulder, the shooty boys, because of their Disintegrator guns are flat 3 damage.
That they are.
Yeah, so and rend 3. But either way, we'll see if that matters in this game or not. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like anything else I would add. No, that's the list.
Okay, cool. Right.
Unfortunately, I want the dice roll to go first, and the change of the new fact, I have to go first. I don't get a choice.
It's one of the biggest changes to the main portion of the game. So yeah, once you win the dice roll, you're going first. Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't get a choice.
So in the first battle round, I've already made my 6-inch free movement, or first turn movements, or up to 6 inches. I have to now drop down the my command protocols as a no shock to anyone. Protocol of the Sudden Storm, +1 move. That's gonna be the way to go. So until I test out my Nihilic or a different thing, it's gonna be that.
Do you want to explain to your audience why you picked Direct Assault, Purge the Vermin, and
absolutely.
What was the third one?
Direct Assault, Purge the Vermin, and Grind them down.
Grind them down.
So with this mentality in this game, Grind them down seems like a pretty obvious choice for me. I mean, granted, last time I played against Custodes, it was against our good friend Ben Schmoller, and here, I think it was the exact same mission. He ended up beating me out, which was deserved, but a big challenge that I had was my secondaries. I chose poorly, but the one secondary that I maxed out on was Grind them down. It's pretty good for Necrons with a high AP army versus Custodes, because you almost always force those 3-up and 4-up saves rather than their 2-ups.
Right.
So that's going to be, and plus, there's a mortal wound generation from stratagems, from primarily just the stratagems and the Void Dragon. So for me, Grind them down is a very obvious one because, frankly, if he's killing more units than me, I'm having a bad game and I'm going to lose it anyways. So it's a bit of a tactical play, right? The next one, which was the one from the mission, that one is pretty obvious for me just because, or it was not obvious for me, but it was really like the only one that I felt was an option because it doesn't feel right for me to play scramblers ever. I'm personally not a huge fan of limiting yourself to only those 10 points. I understand why, but I'd rather have to play an uphill battle to play a little bit more tactfully and tactically in order to avoid just getting that set 10. I understand set 10 is the path of least resistance, but I just can't do it. So I chose the one from the mission, which is if you hold the center objective or your opponent's objective in their deployment zone, you get 3 points. If you hold both, you get 5 points. Now for me, I have a Veil of Darkness. I have some units that are relatively fast, and so I can definitely hit the center objective very easily because we're now 3 inches away from it, or just outside of 3 inches away from it. So we're going to be able to get that one pretty quick. It's just going to be a matter of late game potentially trying to go for those 5s. If I haven't already, if I've let go of the center objective. Frankly, if I haven't let go of the center objective, there's no reason to even worry about that because we're already going to be maxing them out. And then the third one was actually a little bit more of an experiment. You guys who have regularly watched the stream anyways, how often have we seen me use...
Purge the Vermin.
Not Purge the Vermin. How often have we seen me do Ancient Machineries, right? Ancient Machineries in this one actually would not be that bad because it's at least 3 objectives in no man's land only. So in this one, it just means that all 3 objectives are 100% Ancient Machinery objectives. So it's pretty convenient on that. And I do have a list built for the flexibility with that because I have almost everything that's not an HQ or a Scorpec is a Canaptech or a core unit. So we have a lot of different variety. We have 4 units that can hold that and perform the action. However, in this type of mission, this is really interesting because this one, he does not have a lot of models. And granted, I would be using Purge the Vermin almost exclusively against I doubt he's watching right now, but our good friend Ben Viscara and his lists are perfect with Purge the Vermin because he likes to play gun lines. Other armies that play very much like a gun line, most IG armies and things like that, there'd be no reason for me not to use Purge the Vermin every single time. Purge the Vermin is from Codex Necrons. It's essentially replacing Engage on All Fronts, and it's the exact opposite of Engage on All Fronts. It's but it's a little bit better because you can have the potential to earn a bunch of points very quickly. You earn 2 points for each table quarter that does not have enemy units wholly within it. So if he's got a Terminator unit where 3 guys are in and 1 guy's out, like the Valaris Terminators that say 2 of them are out and 3 of them are in the table quarter, he doesn't count as being wholly within. He's got to have his units whole ass in that objective. Now, granted, he's got a lot of low model unit or low unit count or low model count units, so it's going to be a little easier for him to get wholly within the opponent or any of the table quarters. But it also, if he wants to deny me those points, there's an added factor of having to then spread himself out in a way that he might not want to spread himself out. So I'm testing this one out because I've thought about this one for a while now, but I've never pulled the trigger in playing it. Granted, against Custodes, it's probably not going to be the best example, but in this game, you want to deny your opponent's secondaries and also earn your own. And this one can sometimes throw a wrench. I could see this one throwing a wrench into some people's game because then they're trying to deny you the secondary while also they themselves trying to somehow reach theirs. Now, if they have engaged on all fronts, they're already going to be wanting to counteract this. And like you said in the stats show, engage on all fronts is one of the most popular or the most popular secondary to take. But it doesn't always work out for everyone, So it's something that I'm very. It
seems good at the beginning. It just ends up becoming a little harder, after turn 2.
Yeah, exactly. and so that's another big thing, right? This one, and that's another reason why I'm playing this one. If I hold 3 objectives, or my opponent is not wholly within 3 table quarters at the end of my turn, and that's the thing, it's the end of my turn. So then that means that you can start prioritizing killing your opponent's units that are in those table quarters. So if I hold 3 of them, that's 6 points right there from that secondary for 1 turn alone. So that alone is pretty helpful. And then there's another thing. He mentioned engage on all fronts, and yeah, he definitely has mentioned in the stats show. Jeremy and Garrett have talked about how after turn 1, it's harder and harder and harder to get engaged on all fronts. Well, thankfully, I can't even get Purge the Vermin on the first turn. So it's all Purge the Vermin points are only scored on turns 2 through 5. So at that point, things start dying. So that's another thing. It's a secondary that you don't even have to think about in the first turn, and it's a multifaceted one. So I think it's a little bit of an underdog secondary. We'll see if it ends up working out. I'll probably be testing it more in some future games. But yeah, what about you? What are your secondaries, and why did you choose them?
Oh, honestly, I chose the ones where I could actually score points. I picked Linebreaker over Engage on All Front because Engage on All Front of my list is a little hard because I am fairly slow except for the turn I arrive from Deep Strike, so I'm just surrendering a bunch of points early, and that secondary only works if you have the ability to score points early with that one. So I picked Linebreaker. We'll see if it pays off. Probably not, but that was the only... Domination is like absolutely useless against you because I have to score. I have to take 3 objectives against double OPSEC and OPSEC everything else. Well, I am OPSEC. I'm also more elite, so I have less body, so that's impossible. Or not impossible, just very, very hard from the get-go. And then I also picked Assassinate because my other options for killing things were very limited. You only have one vehicle. You grind them down as effectively...
Why not Assassinate?
What?
Why not Assassinate?
I did pick Assassinate.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah, that was my only option.
Yeah.
That was my only real option, we should say. It's still going to be hard, but it was my only real option. And then the last one is Deploy Scramblers, and that's mostly because like all the other Shadow Operation ones are for Custodes tend to be like you're sacrificing too much because until Custodes have the ability to take an action and still function, like they're fairly actions are very detrimental to the army. Sacrificing a full Custodes unit to an action is usually pretty harsh. So and they don't have secondaries yet, so they don't get a lot of options. And then with the change to while we stand we fight being units instead of models, it makes it really not appealing because Custodes, typically the basic Custodes units are more expensive than the characters, so you're stuck like the characters are tanky because they can be hidden. Custodes units cannot. So you're never... I don't think... While that secondary was good for Custodes, it is very bad now for Custodes.
Wow, While We Stand We Fight is actually not... Now that I think about that, I didn't even think of that. That makes it kind of convenient for my army, too. Because it would be, the 2 units of warriors and then the Satan?
Yeah, probably. Satan and...
no, it would be these guys.
Oh, the Scorpex are more expensive than 20 warriors?
Wait, no, 20 warriors are 260. These guys are not 260. Yeah, so...
Yep. Okay. I have to go first. Are you done with your pregame stuff? You ready?
I'm done with my pregame setup.
Right. Cool. Alright, so I think my thought process this turn is I'm going to try to put some hurt in the Scorpex because I don't... If I get 3 lucky wounds on the Satan after dealing with the Scorpex, I'm feeling pretty good. I think I have to kill the Satan on turn 3 if I can, but it's not going to happen more likely statistically probably, and he's just going to be doing his the Lord's work, literally, because there's not much Custodes can do against a model that can just ignore their info save. Let's see. I wish it was specified to be info saves from War Gear and not all info saves.
Why? You can get invul saves in...
The Custodes one is not from their War Gear. It's just their like ability. That's just their innate ability. It's not a... My question is, am I in range of all of them? No. I guess I'm going to have to stand back. If I give him 18 inches of you, you can charge me. Which is the problem.
20 inches.
Well, 18 inch for my disintegrators, but like if I'm within 20, you can charge me. Yep. So that is an unfortunate problem to have.
Oh, that's another thing that I really like about that big FAQ is that they actually addressed questions with like what your charge is out of a deep strike, how you charge units on multi-levels or shoot things at multi-levels. I appreciated that a lot of things were clarified. That just became random questions that didn't actually need to happen.
They're not really gonna have much of a target until.
Yeah, because 8 inches away would be a 10-inch charge.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
Is it worth it?
No, it's not. But I don't really have a better target for them. Boop, 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 boop. It's always weird to play Custodes like sneaky. I'm trying to be sneaky. 42. Yeah, should be out. It's the first thing I checked.
Damn it!
Why'd
you have to do that, man?
What do I have to do, Matt?
What are you, fucking scared?
Yeah.
What? Why don't you just fucking be a man and just let them get shot?
They're going to deploy scramblers in my deployment zone. The free man spear unit over here.
Okay.
I think that's it. Start shooting. We're gonna start with the back speeder into the Scorpec destroyers over there.
Okie dokie.
Would you like to whirling death?
The back speeder into the Scorpec. I am absolutely whirling death. You know what? I can only whirly death once.
I know.
With one unit. So real quick, so these guys are easily going to be able to shoot at them.
Yeah.
And those are the only things that'll be able to shoot at them.
Yep.
Whereas who can shoot at these Scorpec? Now
Just three. Just three. The ones in the ruins over here.
Those guys?
Yeah.
They can see. Oh, they can see them.
Yeah.
How many shots are they?
Just well, they're gonna be heavy bolters and then plus the destructor. So.
Yeah, we're gonna do whirling death over here. So yeah, -1 to wound.
Okay. 2 shots, 2 hits. So we're going up to 4 soon. 1 wound, 1 dead.
1 wound.
Oh no, it's -4. Yeah, no 1 dead.
-4, and it's flat 3 damage.
Yeah, flat 3 damage. Reanimate.
Yep, that is gonna be a reanimate roll. We're gonna kill this guy, and we're gonna roll 3 dice. Let's see what 5s. Oh, so close. So close. We got a reanimator nearby.
Second thing. 1 hit only. 1 wound, so another dead.
Okay. Another 3 dice for reanimate. Nope. Okay, that's too toasty.
That's about as good as I could have hoped.
Yeah, I should have just moved forward anyways. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when you moved. I thought you were gonna move the other ones forward by moving this one back. I didn't realize you're gonna move both of them kind of like not in an aggressive pattern.
Yeah, I should have been aggressive, but it is what it is.
We'll start with the.
Honestly, I should have. You're right, because then I'd be.
The banner bolter hits. Does not wound. The bolter from Valoris hits. Does not wound. And then 2 from the other guy, the spearman. 3 1s.
Okay.
Miss.
So you're shooting with the Sagittarian into the...
No, this is just the spare bolters. 1 wound.
Spare bolters. 1 wound?
Yep.
Cover save. Nope. How much?
2 damage.
2 damage. One guy's down to 1.
Yep. Okay. And then now here's the bolters, the heavy bolters. They're going to fire both guns into the Scorpex. In that unit. We're going 1s. So 2 misses. Hitting on 4s.
Okie dokie. Probably should have made these ones the -1 to wounds.
No rerolls. 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
And -1. So
exactly. So regular 3 ups. Woo! 1 guy's dead.
Yeah. And then their disintegrators. 2 hits. Nothing, because they did roll a 3 and you took this 5.
Okay.
So reanimate.
So yep, reanimate. Ah, damn it. Okay.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. Could have, yeah, so we lost 3 Scorpack that round.
And then the other Sagittariums into the Satan.
Yeah, the Hive might actually be worth it for a free Scorpack.
Sometimes. It hits on 2s. Everything hits. Looking for 5s into it. Rerolling 1s. Oh, another 1. Alright, so only 2 wounds. Good job, boys.
Alright.
2 wounds into
And this is from what?
This is the 3-man Sagittarium into the Satan.
Ooh.
Takes 2. Heals 1, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep, takes 2.
But heals 1 at the end of the start of your turn.
Yep.
So that's it for my turn. Nobody cares about break check or morale test, so cool. Alright.
So nothing happened. Not too much happened, you guys.
I'm at to 11. How many CP do you start with?
I start with 8.
Then you spent 1 to 7, then now you're back up to 8.
Now I'm back up to 8, that's right.
Okay, I'm done. Exciting turn.
Okay.
Didn't really break out of my box, tried, but just couldn't.
I know. So, let's see what we can do. We're just checking something. Okay. Okay, we're doing one thing here. Okay. Perfect. So, we're going to go from 7 wounds to 8 with the Void Dragon.
Yep.
So, I definitely should have been more aggressive. I do agree. That hurt a little bit, killing so many of the Scorpack on round 1. Being out of range with these guys also was hurtful. We need to give these guys a 5-up invulnerable save. We are going to do the same thing over on the other guy.
Over yonder.
Yeah, we're just going to use this. We're going to flip it over because I realize the cards are easier. Alright, so these guys are going to have a 5-up invulnerable save. And then, what are we doing?
Yeah, I told him. I told him no.
Told who? What?
Schmoller and Cody no.
No, about what?
Coming in and hang out.
Oh, I didn't know that. I told him to hit you up. Just,
Yeah.
You know. They're not using the orb, but +1 to hit.
For our audience, it's good friends from Ben. Love them to death, but I want them to wait another 2 weeks before I see them.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
They were up visiting Jack in Bremerton.
Yeah. Jacker, liquor. Okay, so rerolling 1s to hit. We need to give that to a unit too. So the 20-man unit that's surrounding the Lord is going to be +1 to hit and rerolling 1s to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's next? We are gonna have to move, but now we actually have to think about this because we're not going to be able to hurt both of those guys. How many wounds are the tanks?
I think 6. Let me check.
Well, we're gonna run.
No, 8 wounds, toughness 6.
8 wounds at toughness 6. Okay. And what's their move?
16.
16. That's very good to know. All right, so we're gonna run with the Scorpack. That blue man unit.
Yep.
2 + 1, so that'll be a 3 + 8, so it'll be an 11-inch move.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, this would have been where their move almost might have been if I actually, moved them up properly.
Sweet.
Because then if they were 6 inches up already, and they had a 9-inch move on turn 1, we would have had a lot of danger on objectives.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger, Will Robinson. Exactly. Speaking of which, Chronomancer, who's in danger, is also going to be running. You know what? Actually, he should not be running. 9 inches is...
Isn't his spear only 18 inches?
Yep, I think it is. I mean, it is, yeah. So he's going to be running as well.
Fly, boy, fly.
1! These are big moves.
10-inch movements.
Big moves, y'all.
Oof. Gonna have to move the Warriors. That might still be good. Within 3 inches. Yeah,
They're within 3 inches,
yeah,
but still not a great place. And also 100% out of range. So turn 1's kind of a wash for my killing potential. Okay.
Says the guy with the Scorpic Destroyers right there.
Wait, I can't hold it in the first battle round anyways. Okay. So... Let's see. These score pack are... I don't know what they're doing yet. We're going to move the Void Dragon first.
Daddy, oh,
Daddy Void Dragon. He might as well touch the objective, so
yeah.
He's over here. He's 9 inches away from that.
Yep.
And he's just going to move 9 inches up.
Sounds good.
Whew.
Fancy that.
Fancy that. Okie dokie. Won't be able to hit multiple units. Man. Okay, so probably should have given him the changed his ability, changed his Satan power in the hero phase, but we didn't think of that all that much. So it's
well, he can't die during this turn, so unless you charge. That's
true.
That's the only time he can die is if he charges.
So a 9-inch charge, or a 9-inch move, means it is going to be an 8-inch charge to get in. So we are with a reroll. That's right. And this guy's going to move up as well. These guys have an 11-inch move.
Sounds good.
So they're going to
How dare they?
hang out.
How fucking dare they?
I know. They're so rude. Okay. And then... What's the range of the guns in the...
So the heavy shot is 36, the small arms fire is 24. So it's 16 plus 36 is like 52 inches or something.
Okay.
But you would have to get in range of your guns if I did that.
That's right.
Because we're both 36 inch range. So if I can shoot you, you can shoot me.
Exactly. And these guys are 36 also.
Unfortunately, I don't have any White Claw. I only have Scotch today.
Oh no. It's all good.
I did have like a Oban's Distiller Edition bottle last few days, and it was very good. It was highly... I've never seen it before. It was very good, though.
I've never even heard of that before. I forgot they have a 9-inch move.
This turn, yes. They did.
Do we get ourselves in range? Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Yeah, this turn is actually going to be very weak for me, comparatively.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do much. I'm definitely out of range, at least with one, if not both of them.
Problem is line of sight, too.
Yep.
Could be a problem.
Yeah, because we will only be able to hit one guy and one guy. Yeah, that's all we can do.
Cool.
So that's going to be a very weak one. In the meantime, what we're also going to do is move these guys. They're 6 inches. So they have a multi-stacked +1 to move. Too bad it can't. I mean, multi-layered +1 to move. If only it can actually be used as a stackable thing, then you'd have very fast Necrons.
The speediest.
The speediest.
Don't
Necrons.
be in the wall. Don't be in the wall.
Can't be in the wall.
There you go.
Okay. Chunk, 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 chunk. Okay, here we go. Managers out. Boop. I guess we do have to do a little bit of that. Okay, so we are like barely moving that over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Their disintegrators are D3 damage, and their other
No,
guys...
they're flat 3 damage.
Okay.
Disintegrator are flat 3. Their melee profiles are D3 damage.
Okay.
The spheres and so forth.
Okay, and then their regular shots are 1 damage?
Yeah, they're heavy bolters. Yeah. Or not anymore heavy bolters. They're worse than heavy bolters now.
Okay. They have an 11-inch move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These warriors are moving up 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the Lord is going to show right there. My other Lord, a 13-inch move. Oh, I guess those guys would have had a 7-inch move. Didn't even think of it. We're okay with where we're at, though. No. I have to be 18 inches away to do anything of significance there, and that's not really going to happen. Because I have a 13-inch move, and I needed more than... Oh, I guess technically 13 would get me in. But I don't think I can fit there. Nor do I think that that's all that much of a great idea. So, actually, yeah, I think it might. So, I'm going to go... Alright then, that's it, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So, CCB is moving right there.
Mm-hmm.
Get to within 18 of one of them. That's the only potential we have to
Sweet.
kill. Because neither of us... If I can kill one unit, this can be semi-helpful. And I don't really think I can do that. Okay, so, shooting phase. Or end of movement phase. End of movement phase. We have the Satan powers. We are going to start with Sky of Falling Stars.
Yep.
We're going to pick 3 units. You have a bunch of 3-man units. You don't have a single 4-man unit, right?
Nope.
Okay. So we're going to take the 2 Sagittarium right over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are going to do... We're going to do all 3 Sag units. Alright, so the one over on the objective.
Yes.
Yep, D3 mortal wounds. They take 3.
1 dice.
Okay, the other one that's closest to you.
Mm-hmm.
Whoo!
Sounds good.
Just 1. Okay, and the final one. Wow, I rolled 3 1s in a row. Holy crap.
Yeah,
That's a dead one.
Sweet.
That is a shocking. That is a longer charge now.
Yep.
So, probably should have thought of that. Then the other one is going to be an enemy unit within 18 inches, invisible. Can't pick a character until blah blah, unless blah 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 blah. We all know. We are going to hit the same unit, that 3-man Sag unit that got... the 3-man Sag unit that got hurt.
Sweet.
Oh, you know what? No, we're going to hit the guy with who's got 2 wounds. Or the unit that's got semi-hurt. The 3-man
well, that's still the 3-man unit. All the other ones are 2.
That's fair. On a 2-up, it takes D3 mortals. 3 mortals. Boop. Kills and brings. Okay. We're going to use a command point, so we're going to go down from 7, or from 8 to 7, then back up to 8, and then 7 again. Now we're going to randomly roll. Roll a 2. That is times arrow. So I have to select one enemy unit within 18 inches. And if I roll higher than its wound characteristic, a model just ceases to exist.
Sounds good.
Now, there's a guy with 2 wounds there, but that's not his wound characteristic. I need to roll a 4 or more for those. And then the characters, I'm going to guess that your warlord, or this big boy is 6 wounds?
Yeah. I think there might be 7.
And I don't believe I have line of sight of the Vexilla. So I think my only realistic option is to try to kill a Custodes. Yeah, so we are going to attempt to do...
Yeah, 7.
7?
Yeah. Real Loris is 7.
Okay. So, I can see over that ruin. So I'm going to attempt to remove one guy over here. One of the regular Custodes, the Spear Custodes. I never roll a 4 up in order to remove a guy with times arrow. I don't. Okay. So.
Still pretty good. 9 mortal wounds.
Still 9 mortal wounds.
10 mortal wounds.
10 mortal wounds. Very, very, very nice. And then now we have shooting phase. So.
Exciting.
With the shooting phase, he's going to use his spear, the Spear of the Void Dragon. The only eligible units that I can hit is really like that 3-man unit.
Sounds good.
I can't shoot over multiple units in this turn at least, so it's not going to be super helpful. But we are going to roll a 2 up to hit.
-1 misses.
Oh,
Banner.
-1.
Banner.
Yes. Very nice. Okay, so misses. We are then going to shoot that same unit with one of my Locust Heavy Destroyers. The other one's out of range.
Sounds good.
Okay, so 1 shot. Hits. Wounds on a 2. 1 wound.
Yeah, strength 10, right?
Strength 10. Yeah. Invulnerable save.
Nope.
Ooh, 3d3, so just
dies.
1's toasty.
Yeah, 1's toasty.
Okay.
Minimum 3 damage.
Mm-hmm. And then Scorpion can do. I can't believe my run rolls are so low. He's out of range. He's severely out of range. Yep, about like 4 inches. The CCB is going to shoot the closest Palladus tank, and it is going to shoot. He's going to shoot everything at it.
Sounds good.
So we're going to start with the Gauss Cannon. 3 shots, hitting on 2s, all hit. Mm-hmm. And then these are toughness 6.
Yeah, toughness 6.
Okay, so wounding on 4s. Ooh, not bad. All right, and the next up is going to be the Voltaic Stave. That's going to be 4 attacks. No 6s and 3. Woo! Okay, so those mortal wounds made up for it. And 1 wound because it's strength 6 on toughness 6. It's run 2. Good. Good. Okay, so my very bad hit and wound rolls. My wound rolls are fine. My hit rolls are very bad, but it makes up for the fact that I had 10 mortal wounds dished out. Scarabs, everything over there, not relevant. No shooting over here. He's going to be in range. Anyways, technically he could, but he's also out of line of sight. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, with the exception of these guys, who are also out of range. And or line of sight. Oh, you know what? I misspoke. We got attacks over here. I guess he can't see shit, no. He can shoot the Sagittarian right in front of him. Sweet. Okay, so the Chronomancer is using Entropic Stave. 1 shot. Misses. Okay. So, right now, we need to potentially do some charges. We're going to start with charge from these Scarabs over to that tank. Sounds good. Are you going to Overwatch?
No.
Okay. That's going to be a 5-inch charge. That is very much a failed charge. It's right there. We're going to use a CP to re-roll that, so we're going to go down to 6.
You mean 7? Oh, no, you use 1
yeah.
It's a 10. That's
exactly.
Right.
So, so we're down to 6.
Yep.
And we're going to re-roll it.
There we go.
That's an 11. Okay. That's a little bit better.
Oh, it's much better.
That was much better, yeah. Okay, so we'll just go like that. Inches, there we go. Okay, very cool. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should have chosen Domination. Fuck. Okay. Well, next charge is going to be those Scorpion Destroyers into the 2-man Sag unit.
Okay. I'm going to Overwatch for 1 CP, and then after Overwatch, I will do the Tanglefoot Grenade. So here's the Destructors. They're fighting everything.
Is it Tanglefoot a CP also?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we roll 1s. Nothing, and then the 6 bolter shots. Nothing.
Wow. Okay.
And then the Tanglefoot reduces your charge by 4.
Okay. So I need to roll a I might actually no longer have a charge.
No, you just need to roll boxcars.
Okay. Because you bring me down to an 8 Or is it 8 minus
You're
4?
exactly a little bit more than 8, so you need to roll box
I
cards.
need to roll box cards. Okay, well, at least we got a reroll. First one was a 7. That's a fail. Second one was a 5. That's also a fail. So I had a failed charge there, you guys. So they're kind of sitting with their dicks in the wind.
Oh, they're fine.
The final charge, I think, might be the Void Dragon. He killed the guy he shot at, which I think was barely within 12.
Yeah, he can still make the charge.
Well, no, because he's got to make the actual charge.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he could be up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can still charge.
And was that this unit, or is it?
There's
split,
3 separate units. So 3 over here, 2, and then 3.
Got it. Okay, well, I'm going to be charging these guys right there. Well, you're going to be doing damage to me in combat. Yeah, we might as well. We'll see what happens. Okay. Charge was a 5. That is not it. We're not going to be able to reroll that. So we're sitting there, which is fine. First up, we're going to attack over here. We're going to consolidate into both tanks, even though I won't be able to swing. So, consolidating into him, just out, and then just, you know what, he's in, and then he is right there. Okay, cool. So, we're going to have 3 guys attacking the tank that we charged.
Sounds good.
Alright, so there'll be 4 attacks, or 4 guys, so there'll be 12 attacks. Okay, so these are going to be hitting on 4s. 6 is auto wound, so we have, that was a 6. So we have 2 auto wounds. And then, okay, so we have 4 actual hits. And then we need 6s.
2.
Yep, so just 2. 2 normal saves.
2 saves.
Good. Very good, as expected. Didn't want to do mortal wounds, didn't want to spend too much CP. Yeah, you strike back with both tanks.
Alright, let's see what their profile is. Probably not that exciting. For sure. Yeah. 2 attacks each. They're rolling together.
Hammer of Heaven. Domination is an unexpectedly good one for Necrons, but it is you having to hold more than half, or at least half. It's holding more than half the objectives, which in this game would have been better for me than, say, the Purge the Vermin, because I'm very unlikely to start getting that. But it's the end of my turn, which is super helpful. Other than that, I played a lot of games where domination ended up not being the best choice for me. So
1 wound. That's it.
1 wound. Okay, 1 6 up.
Nope.
No, takes a wound. 1 scarab is down. Pardon me, is down. So something. Down to 3. Okay. So we have 3 wounds taken. 3 wounds left on that one. Okay. And then that was right, both tanks.
Yeah, that was both tanks.
Okie dokie. So end of my turn. I don't earn any of my secondaries.
You do. You own a direct assault. You own 3. You have the center objective.
That's right. That's right.
Grind them down, no. And purge the vermin, no.
Purge the vermin, I get 2 points.
I thought you said you don't score that one on turn.
Oh shit! You're right. Yeah. No. You're fully correct. Fully correct. Look at me trying to cheat. And we're going into turn 2 with some additional points for Jeremy. Jeremy is going to start with 5 points on the primary. But now we can actually score primary points on the 5th turn anyways, which makes things very helpful.
Can we really?
What?
Can we really?
Yeah, it's at the end of the 5th battle round. You can earn primaries.
Got it.
Okay. That was a big one that I noticed. It was wild. So technically there's some things.
There's some things. Command points. Go back up to 10. All right.
Yeah, I forgot you start with so many CP.
I also have living armor. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right?
Wouldn't that just be like the most amazing rule for Custodes? Oh, irrelevant. Yay.
What was the bring it down nerf?
Oh, they changed the wound profiles. It's like much smaller vehicles have like less. They give a lot less victory points.
Oh, okay. So I might have a harder time against Advent because bring it down was such an obvious choice when people were bringing a lot of the Striders and stuff like that. So, Hammer of Heaven, can you give me a breakdown on what the change was for bring it down? I understand that it's what Jeremy just said, but what are some of the specifics? Vehicles under 10 wounds give up 1 victory point rather than 2. 10 to 9 wounds give 2. Oh, wow. Yeah, Silent King only gives up 4 points then. That's a very good point.
Yeah, that's what we just needed more of. Necron buffs.
Well, hold on. He wouldn't give 4 points. He'd give 6 points. Because each Menhir is a vehicle, right?
Yes.
So if each Menhir is a vehicle...
It is a separate unit.
Oh, no, they're not a separate unit.
No, they are.
Are they a separate unit?
I don't think they function as together. They don't have to stay in squad currency, do they?
They do.
Oh, okay. So they are one unit.
Yeah.
But it's bringing down as each vehicle model. Not
yeah,
unit.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's each vehicle model.
And so each one of them are... Oh, I see what he means. Yes. So Silent King gives 2. Each Menhir, which are 5 wounds each, give 1. So he gives a total of 4. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I still haven't really tested out the Silent King. I also don't have the model, so there's that. But he's a project for a bit of another day. Yeah.
Another day. Another day, Trebek.
A few people that I've been talking to really want to test out the Silent King with a bunch of death marks nearby because of his buffs. Haven't really pulled the trigger on that yet, but it is in my queue. Okay, so let's take a look here at the Silent King. He can re-roll hit rolls and re-roll. Oh, so that's why people really. A few people I know were bringing 20 death marks, or up to 30 death marks potentially with the Silent King just surrounding him. So yeah, it is very expensive, but also with doing mortal wounds in addition to normal damage at 30-inch range with death marks. Walking them up the board so that they have a 3-up save instead, or a 3-up to hit instead of a 4-up to hit, almost doesn't matter because you're re-rolling all failed hits and all failed wounds with... That's actually not a bad idea. The Silent King just bringing 30 death marks on the table, and all of a sudden they're re-rolling all failed hits and all failed wounds. That's some mortal wound generation, right?
Yeah.
Huh. If only he can give him an additional shot.
If only I could cheese it. If only.
I wonder with 30 dice re-rolling, how many 6s would come about. That's...
Alright, are you ready for some shooting?
Yeah, I'll have to dice that one out.
Some very lackluster shooting.
Oh, you can make them +2. Oh, yeah, you can make them back to a 2-up. Yeah, lackluster shoot. I mean, I don't know. You had a pretty successful shooting phase last time. Are you going to stay in combat over there?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot you in combat.
Oh, yes. All right. All right. Oh, and then your deep strikers. You put the Terminators down with the character right there.
Sure.
Any other
Nope.
deep strikers? Or that's everyone?
Yep.
Okay. Great. So you are up. Yeah. Bring on the hurt.
Alright, let's have the tank closer to the scarabs.
Okay.
Alright, 2 misses. And then the other one, because it's -1 hit, because it's a heavy weapon. And the second one, it's twice.
It's twice.
Kills 2. Well, kills 1, and then 1 goes down to 1 wound.
Kills 1. Oh, speaking of which, turn 2.
Yeah.
As a surprise to no one.
Eternal Legion.
Undying Legion. Undying Legion. Re-rolling 1 reanimate. So 1 dies, and then 1 goes down to 1 wound.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to roll reanimation right now. 4 dice. And a reroll won't matter. Okay.
Killed 1.
Killed
yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. The 3-man unit of... actually, we'll start with the Vexilla into the Satan.
Okay.
Hits twice.
Hits twice.
Wounds once.
Wounds once. Okay. We're good.
And then Veloris hits twice.
Wounds
Once.
Wounds once. Okay. We're good.
And then the 3-man unit.
These are their regular shots?
Yeah, no, this is a...
Oh, yeah.
spirit.
Alright, there's
regular
regular
shots. Alright, we're rolling the 1. So 2 saves.
2 saves. Okay. 1
damage.
good, 1 not. 2 damage. Okay.
And then the 2-man unit.
Stan goes from 8 wounds down to 6.
Rolling the 1. 1 more save.
1 more save.
Not rolling high, please.
Oh,
On the table, please.
we're good.
And then the last 3-man unit.
I'm also rolling good for saves.
Okay, great roll. Let's see if it translates. 3 saves.
Not bad. Statistically, I will fail one of these.
Yep.
Oh, and I failed 2. So I am down to 5 wounds.
Yep. Small arms fire did it. We're gonna spend 3 CP
Okay. To do what?
to do all of the last room bolters into the Necron warriors.
Okay.
So we're down to 7. Alright, 40 shots coming your way. Boop. We want to pick up half the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4, 8. I'm doing this math really ass backward. 8, 11, 12, 15, 18.
Wait, why are you spending 3 CP?
For double shots and then plus 1 wood. So they're winning on 2s.
Okay, and who are they shooting into?
The Necron warriors.
Ah, I got it.
Rerolling every 1s, because that was a lot of fucking 1s. Holy
That was
shit!
a butt ton of one.
Rerolling all of them. I gotta
hit on
check.
2s normally, right?
Yeah. 1 miss, and I want to check something about my ability. I don't think it works in shooting. There's something that makes me explode 6s on shooting. I forget what it was though. I'll double check in a second.
You're making me wish that I gave the 5-up info to a different unit.
I mean, you're still gonna have a 6-up save or a 5-up save.
Oh, it's only -1?
Yeah, it's only -1.
Oh, got it.
I thought there was a stratagem. Did I miss it? Double. Yeah. You know what? I can't find it, so I'm just gonna ignore it.
Okay.
Is it this one? Ah, yes, it is this one. So I'm going down another CP.
Alright, going to another CP.
Oh, it just makes it, oh no, it's not additional hit, it just makes it automatically wound. Okay, that doesn't matter against this.
Wow, that's huge.
It would have been used on against the Satan, but, alright, so, 19 hits so far.
19 hits.
And then the second wave of 20. Any ones? 1. So we got 39 hits.
39 hits.
Winning on 2s.
Okay.
Okay, dice. Is that all of them?
Yeah, it looks like it.
So far we got 15. 15 plus another. Another 15. So 30 wounds.
30 wounds, 35 ups. That's actually not a great scenario for me.
So
you
this
guys.
is this is 20 dice, by the way, in the pool.
Alright, so yep, he's right. So that's going to be 5,
This should be fine.
10, 15, 16, 17, 18,
I roll slightly under par for my roll.
20. So you did 39 wounds?
I did 39 hits and I did 30 wounds.
30 wounds. That's
It should have been 33 wounds or something.
Alright, so far we have a good number of 5 ups.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so far out of the first 20,
3, 6, 8, so 12 dead.
12 dead.
And then you need me 10 more dice.
Yep. So 12 dead.
Yep.
And yep, 4 and 4. Yep. 12 dead plus 4 more, so that'll be 16 dead.
Yep.
So that's a lot of dead Necrons.
16 reanimate.
I'll take a look at that in a sec.
Told you they weren't gonna die.
So yeah, you did.
I'm pretty sure last rooms are only AP 1. I'm gonna fucking kick myself in the pants if they're only AP 2. Boo, boo, boo. I'm pretty sure they're only AP 1 though. Yeah, AP 1. So
Okay. We kind of have to keep that guy there. So far, we have 2, 4, 6, 7,
well,
8.
there's just 4 guys left alive, so just figure it until you get down to 4.
Yep. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about coherency right now, right? So...
Yeah, I guess I don't think anything about reanimation says you have to maintain coherency.
yeah. So we're going to make it like that. And then we're going to do our reanimates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to do 16. So it'll be 4, 4, 4, and 4. Okay. 5 ups, rerolling 1s, rerolling the dice on top. 3.
Not a very good roll, though.
Not a good roll, you're right. It's an okay roll. One more.
It's average.
Yeah, so 6 come back so far.
I'm just used to way more in my house.
Oh, and I get one more reroll.
Yep.
Because of the Undying Legions. That was not a roll. That also was not a roll. Holy shit.
If you like to roll in the tray.
Would I like to roll? I would prefer to roll on the tray.
So one more.
Just
7
one
come
more.
back.
So 7 come back. Yeah, not the best roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who hasn't shot yet?
The characters over here.
6,
And all of the Sagittarians.
7. Okay. There we go.
Cool. Okay. Sagittarians. First unit in the front.
Yep.
The disruptors into them. Are you
Right.
gonna whirling death on them?
I'm gonna have to. We are whirling death for a command point.
And a 5. Alright. Here's the disruptors. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2
yeah.
5 ups.
2 5 ups.
Nope.
No. How much damage?
3 each. So 2 dead.
And this is from whom?
This is the 2 guys in the front.
Oh, the Syndicators are flat 3.
Yeah, they're flat 3.
Damn, son. Okay.
And then the heavy bolters that come with it.
And 2.
All hits. Winning on 4s. Alright. 5s because you have -1, so nothing. And then the unit in the back, same thing.
Real quick, I got reanimates.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go for it.
So I got 6 reanimates. You killed 2 guys. So one comes back, and one reroll won't matter.
Sure.
So I was hoping I had 5. Okay.
Okay. And then the second unit. Reroll 1s. 2 hits. Winning on 5s. Nothing. And then heavy bolters.
Okay.
How many hits? Nothing.
Nothing.
-1. Cool. And then the characters over here, and then the Sagittarians over here, which I'm not expecting nothing. His shot hits, does not wound, and the other guy hits, does not wound. Hey, snake eyes.
Okie dokie.
Charges. We done with combat or shooting? Feels like it. Alright. We'll start with the 3-man unit into the Necron Warrior.
Okay. I'm not going to Overwatch.
Sounds good. 6.
That's out.
Yes. I just want to know what I need to roll. I need to roll 8.5. So I need to roll an 8 to make the charge.
Yep, you need to roll an 8. Yeah, you need to roll an 8 for sure.
I'm not going to bother. I do want to kill the Necron Warrior unit. That is a lot of dead guys that don't get to come back. So we're going to do spend a CP.
It makes that unit 3d6?
Yeah, determine the unit 3d6.
It's not 3d6 but the highest, right?
It is. It's 3d6 discard the lowest.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate.
12-inch charge.
That is a 12-inch charge. That should get him in.
Oh, wait. Is there a lord somewhere, right?
There's a lord.
Okay, well, we're going to multi-charge because you left me a pocket. I didn't know there was a... I was like, wait, there's a
Damn
lord.
it, I shouldn't have said anything. Wait, can you multi-charge him, though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Boop. 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 Yes, go around.
Can't go through walls.
I can go through walls. I'm an infantry.
No. You can't end within walls.
You're correct. I cannot end through walls.
So can you charge the lord?
I just have to end an inch away from him. Boop.
Huh?
Here, you mean?
There you go, you're good.
Okay.
Damn it.
It's going to be a best 2 guys swinging at him, but it's not a phenomenal amount of swings. I should have charged him first. Would that have mattered? No. Okay. Alright. They already charge. Can't charge over there. We'll start with Valeris over here. Rolled a 3. Good job. No, do I want to reroll the charge? Yeah, we'll attempt to reroll the charge. 11.
For a command point?
Yep.
So how many? Down to 5 too? Damn. You started with 12, didn't you?
Started with 10.
Oh. But all your deep strikers are on the board now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then...
You may have heard of boop. I don't know. What kind of boop are you talking about?
It's going to be 3 models OPSEC on that. He needs to finish his charge over here. The two-man unit.
Big charge.
The 2-man unit over here is going to charge both units.
Okay.
4. They fail. And then I love when I fail charges. And then the 2-man unit over there charging just the other unit. 7.
With score pack?
Yeah, they can't make it to the other unit.
Okay, so they're hitting the score pack.
Yeah, that's the only thing we can hit.
Okie dokie.
Okay. You have enough points to interrupt me, but I'm not worried about it. He's at a heroic intervention. He's in heroic intervention. Would you like to heroically intervene?
He doesn't have heroic intervention right there.
I'm talking about the Chronomancer over there.
No, I'm not gonna heroically intervene with the Chronomancer. But for a command point, I might heroically intervene with the Scarabs. Yeah, I mean, it's free attacks. You didn't declare a charge. So we're going to heroically intervene with the Scarabs.
Sweet.
Oh, you know, actually, fuck that. Yeah, just keep it back to 5. There's no reason for me to do so. That's a very dumb idea.
Okay.
All right. So that's it. Make your swings.
We'll start with Valorous. I'm pretty sure he has. Yes, Dumpling. I'll let you in a second. Valorous has 5 attacks with it.
5 attacks. Okay. -1 to wound. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Whirling Death.
What are you on 3s?
Oh, he's strength 10?
Yeah, he's strength 10.
Woo, okay.
Are you still doing it?
I'm still going to do it.
Okay.
Turn down to 4.
Alright. I'll roll the 1.
Oh, he rolls 1.
Alright, 4 wounds.
Okay. How much damage do they pop?
D3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't have fancy.
Woo!
Saves. Alright, cool.
Holy shit!
Cool.
Okay.
Would you like to interrupt me?
No, I don't have enough CP.
Okay. I mean, you do. You're just choosing not to.
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
These guys over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2s. 1s. All hits.
All hit.
On 5s. So 4s.
That's right. So 1 wound.
1s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-2.
2 -2, so 2 5-ups. 1 goes through. It's 1 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so 1 score pack is going to go from 3 wounds down to 2.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to make it this one right here who came back. And yeah, I should have spiked those dice, dude. That was fucking great. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting to see these Terminators attack. I'm going to guess they got like... How many attacks do those Terminators have?
They're 4 base plus 1 for the banner.
What?
Yeah, so they're going to be 5 base of exploding 6s.
Oh, you have 2 separate banners.
Yeah, I have 2 sets of banners. Quillen are... Pretty sure they're 4 attacks each.
5 attack or 4 attacks each.
Okay,
wow.
So we're going to do 4 of them into the Necron Warriors, 1 of them into the character.
1 of them is a character. Okay. Yep. All the fucking attacks.
Alright, here's the 5 into the character.
Yep.
Going 1s. So 6 hits, because the 6 becomes an extra hit.
Okay.
Strength 10 to toughness 5.
That's right. Can't make a -1 to wound.
All of them wound. So that's 5 wounds at -4.
-4. So 5 wounds at -4. That's 5 guys dead.
No, that's the character.
Oh.
This is just the 1 guy into the character.
5 at -4. That is a very dead character.
Okay.
We're going to put him on his side.
And then we got 4 guys, so 20 swings at 5 attacks each. 1, 2, 3.
5 attacks each. I think you said 4.
They're 4 plus 1 for the banner.
Oh, fuck. I thought they were 3 plus 1 for the banner. Oh, man. I'm going to lose both units.
20 swings. Rolling 1s.
Yeah, when you brought me down to 4 guys,
3.
I should have kept just like
3 extra swings.
random 4-man unit over here.
Are we missing some dice? Because I only picked up 20.
A couple of them fell earlier.
Oh, okay. So 3 extra hits. So 23 hits total.
And they all hit?
Yep. And then these are all wounds on 2s and killing. They're dead.
They're dead. Alright. So realistically, everyone, I brought units back and then basically put them back in the same zone. What I should have done is I should have brought only the surviving ones out here, which would have required the boxcar charge that he needed anyways. It was inevitable that he was just going to nuke them because of the boxcar charge. But hindsight is 20/20. I should have just brought the 4 units back over here and then spread the guys who survived back over here. Realistically, that would have been my best option.
Also, matter of fact, I did 30 wounds at -1, which is exactly enough to kill 20 Necron Warriors, but 4 survive.
That's fine.
So,
That's fine.
So you were forced me to charge them instead of charging the Scorpex, my 12-inch charge, and just wiping him out, and like this entire flank is like rolled basically. That was a problem.
That was a whole ass thing.
All right, so I killed everything. So piling in. You're not OPSEC, so I don't really care about you. I guess we're just gonna stand still. There's not much anything else to do. You get to come back on like what?
Damn,
2
that's
CP?
hurtful.
2 CP.
2 CP.
Yeah.
Oh no, 1 CP.
Is it 1 CP?
It's 1 CP and a dice roll.
Oh, and a dice. What do you need to roll?
4.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now. It's your first activation, sir.
Okay, my first activation. You've already attacked over there, so we're gonna go. We're gonna continue to be right there.
That's good.
We you did 1 wound to me, or did you do 3? Oh, you did shots to me.
Yeah. And then they whiffed pretty hard.
Yeah, they did. Okay, cool. Well, we have 4 guys.
Sounds good.
Or 8 attacks rather, from 2 guys.
Sounds good.
Wow, look at me. All right, 1 dice. Gets a reroll. Okay. So 2 automatic wounds and 1 hit.
Sweet.
Does not wound. Yep, 2 saves.
1 wound goes through.
Woo!
Down to 7.
Down to 7.
Everybody else in combat? Just those guys? Okay.
So score pack.
Just that one. No, just that port vehicle.
Just the port vehicle.
1 hit.
1 hit.
1 wound. 1 save.
Okay. 1 6-up save. No, he's dead. That's 4 dice for reanimate.
Watch him come back.
Maybe.
Oh, no.
Almost.
He doesn't reroll.
Okay. Okay.
He's gonna fight in because nobody's moving base inches.
Yep. And then we got the score pack.
Mm-hmm.
Score pack are doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
How many wounds is he?
7.
He's 7 wounds and
3
he's
up
got
invul.
3 up invul.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess I could kill a unit since you killed a unit, or 2. You killed 2 units, which means I need to kill 3 this turn. Makes things very tricky for me. We have to go all in on the 2-man Sagittarian unit.
Sounds good.
All right, so 2-man Sagittarian unit. They're getting hit with 2 hyperphase threshers first. That is a chrono. Yeah, that's a chronomancer.
Yeah.
Chronomancer has a 4-up invul. You are right, but he also didn't give the 5-up invul to any of those units over there. He should have. Another one dropped. Jesus Christ.
Would you like to roll on the dice
Rerolling
tray at
once.
some point in that?
All hit. I'm sorry. And then these are strength 5, so wounding on 4s. This is a really good roll. It's not it's not a great roll. That was 50%. So that'll be 4 minus 3, so 4 that kill.
4 minus 3s.
Yeah, 4 minus 3s. And then here are here's the hyperphase reap blade, all hit.
That's good.
These are going to be 3s to wound. All wound as well. So I should have made all these attacks.
Were you winning on 4s, by the way? Are you strength 6? Are you strength 5?
Or the big one is strength 7. The other ones are strength 5. So they
went on 4s. Not
yeah, no, I know that.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking because I wasn't there.
Of course, yeah. The first
so 7 saves, you said?
Yeah.
Or 3 of them are the big blade, right?
3 of them are the big blade. Yep.
Okay. So 1 goes through, and then the 3 other ones.
4 other ones.
4 other ones.
I rolled 8 dice, and it actually was an average roll.
Okay. So I got how many wounds are the big one?
Big one's 3, and then the other 2 are 2 each. So it should kill the unit.
Well, I'm going to spend a CP to roll the 3.
Okay.
All right. Actually, do I care about the unit?
Probably not.
No, I don't care about the unit.
Okay. Yeah. So in hindsight, yeah, if I had
no, it doesn't kill the unit.
Yeah, it does.
The 3-man will go take the 2 wound, and then the 1 takes the 2 wound.
No. So I did 2 separate 2 damage.
Oh, you started first with the 2 damage.
Yeah. I had 8 hit, and then
Sorry,
only 4 wound.
you should clarify that before.
I did. You were under the table. Sorry.
Well, I also didn't see dice rolls. I guess
I'll
check
it's
the
recorded. It's recorded. Yeah. So 50% wounded on a 4-up, and then the other ones they all just wounded.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. So that's that.
Are we done with combats?
I believe we are.
Okay. I'm gonna do his once per game ability to pile in and swing. He's gonna swing everything in the Chronomancer. Doesn't have to swing it where he swings.
Oh,
it's an out of sequence
bastard!
Out of sequence attack. All hits. All wounds. Watch you roll 5 4-ups.
5 4-ups. Okay.
Not this time.
Hold on. How much damage? How many?
2d3 each.
It's 2d3 each.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have to re-roll 1 for a CP. No. Okay. Well, you can potentially kill him, and I'm down to 3 command points.
Yep.
Man, this will be a bummer.
He takes 6 damage.
Kapow! Yeah, there's no reason to keep him alive, frankly. If I knew he could do that,
You should. He's been around forever.
that's fair. Okay. All right. Yep. Andrew's a witness. Well, end of the phase. I'm gonna roll a dice. I'm gonna use another command point to see if resurrection protocols exist on the Lord.
Sweet, go for it.
Does he come back? He does come back
With 1 wound, right?
with D3.
Oh, D3. Nice.
Okay,
Not quite
D3.
Celestine status.
Comes back with 1 wound left.
Cool.
But he's gonna heal that in the next turn.
So going up to 2.
That was a very disappointing turn for me. I should have brought the warriors in like that so they didn't just evaporate turn 1. That's gonna be a very tough game now for me.
I don't know about that. You still have like all the hard hitters.
Kind of.
Just on the board presence is going to be a little bit more challenging.
Board presence is very hard for me now comparatively. I mean, I still have better board presence.
Sure.
But losing all 20 warriors is fucked. Especially because that guy has the
You
orbital.
still have 3 objectives.
I still have 3.
Yep.
Yep, so it is 15 points.
Yep.
And then for the primary, and then you did get an assassinate. You got 2 assassinates.
I got 2 assassinates.
Yep. Hurtful. Yep, a block of warriors, round 1. It's technically that was round 2. It was not round 1. But yes. How many points is that big ass unit?
Like 300 something.
300 something. Fuck. Okay. Well, he has to be wholly within table quarters for me to deny me certain objectives. He's definitely got 4 units, or at least 3 units in that quarter. 4 units in that table quarter. So that one's a bit of a loss. We also have that one, which he's going to continue to have. So really, I need to start earning my secondaries here. And
You go up to 3 command points.
oh yeah, that's fucked. So against Custodes, like I envisioned, that secondary was not going to be a great one, but we still wanted to play with it because almost all of them are going to be incredibly hard for me to get my secondaries on. So we have to start playing a very particular way, and I don't have the ability to. This +1 to hit and +1 to wound did not matter. Nor can I give the +1 to hit, or I mean +1 to hit and rerolling 1s to hit to anything. Realistically, I probably should have fired Overwatch at you. Because I would have rerolled 1s to hit. Yeah, that was real fun. Anyways, we're gonna have to pick up the pieces here. We still have res orbs and all that jazz. So, yeah, they can't shoot in combat, can they? The answer is no. All right. Well, they don't have a 5-up info anymore over there. He is clearly giving it to that unit. The Chronomancer is. Let's see. We are going up a command point, so we have 4 command points. We're not going to change the Satan's power.
No, you already moved up to. You were at 2 and then you.
Or 2 and went up to 3.
Yep.
You're right. Okay. You can always do the 3d6 charge thing with any of your units, right?
No, when they come in from teleportation.
Oh, only when they come in from teleport.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember your -2-inch movement.
Well, not with that guy.
No, but I don't care about it.
Yeah, I know you don't care about that.
I care about the score banks.
They don't actually have those flamers, do they?
No.
Very baity. Very baity. Well, now that we know we won't be able to use the res orb to the utmost ability. We are going to be popping this res orb on the Lord over to the Scorpec Destroyers.
Sweet.
They lost 2 guys.
Sweet.
So we have 6 guys, 6 rolls.
Let's see, none so far.
With 1 reroll.
Yep.
No! Okay. So that res orb wasn't worth it. But it was worth a shot, right? This is why we do this. This is why we play the game. Oh, fuck. Still holding that objective, which has some power to it. So, we really have nothing to give besides that one Chronomancer, given dishing something out. So we need to do movement phases here. Oh, he also heals. We have some...
He already healed. He healed one. He was started at 1, went up to 2.
Went up to 2, you're right, and he goes from 5 up to 6.
Yep.
There we go.
The perfect number.
Perfect number for you.
Yep.
Okay. So, he basically needs to kill things he touches. How many wounds are those Terminators each?
4 each.
4 each. Okay. Terminators kind of have to die.
Indeed.
But also things over here need to die. Once per game ability was so fucked. Okay. Oh, and then at the end of mine, I only killed 1 unit to your 2, so you actually beat me on grind them down. So
I killed 3 units.
You killed 3, so I need to kill 3 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to get to 4. So we're actually in incredibly rough space for me.
Well, it's okay. I picked Linebreaker, forgetting that I only scored in your table quarter. So.
Yeah, I told you could change it. You chose not to. I
didn't want to. It's not bad.
What's the range of their guns?
24. They're storm bolters, basically. They just have higher 1 strength and then 1 additional range. Last room storm bolters.
Yeah.
I was just I was shocked like they didn't kill the warriors in shooting. Like my whole play was like mathematically they do 33 wounds. That's like plenty to kill a unit in a 20-man unit of a 5 up.
How many wounds are those 2 guys each?
One of them is 8 and one of them is 7.
One of them is 8, one of them is 7.
Or sorry, 6 and 7. 6 and 7.
6 and 7.
Yeah.
Want to tell me which one's 7?
Yeah, it's the guy with the axe.
The guy with the axe is 7. Got it. Okay. Are they 6 inches away? Nope. Are they 6 inches away? Kind of. And what are they in combat? Those Terminators? Yeah, I know that they're 5 attacks each right now because of the banner, but what else?
They're strength 10 minus 4, 2 damage flat.
Strength 10 minus 4.
2 damage flat.
Yeah. Those guys need to go. They need to disappear. Okie dokie. So, movement phase. This Lord is moving 6 back here. Yep, he's gonna have to. How are these guys in combat?
The guy with the banner is not that great. The guy with the axe is pretty good. Like he's actually much better than Valor's in combat because he has a flat 3 damage weapon.
No, it's a bad idea. We're gonna wait. We're gonna move these score pack 6 inches. No. 8 inches right there.
I don't think they can clear the hole and the crater, buddy.
Why not?
Well, it's not your base. It's the hole, right? Your hole sticks up.
So if he was right here,
right? So you can't get through your hole, buddy. It's
part of your model. He says I can't be underneath the model.
Well, don't you have the hole hover rule? The hole rule?
Yeah.
Yeah, you measure all distances from your hole.
Yeah, you're right.
That includes
hole and base. But that doesn't mean that there's a vertical impossibility. It doesn't become an infinite bubble.
Well, let me ask you a better question. How do you check distances when you're moving through models?
How do I check? You check through the base and also make sure that you can't actually move through them.
So you check through bases.
I'm not going to argue with you. So we're still making that movement. We're just...
Okay. Well, go straight at me if you're trying to charge them. I don't understand why you're trying to do this sneaky counter.
I don't want to do the -2 charge.
Oh, but you don't have to. As long as if you move this way, you can still charge that way.
This way, it works just as well.
Okay.
Well, actually, you're right.
Why don't you just move the fucking thing, the transport, the command, that catacomb barge first, and then do the movement. That's what I don't
No, you're right. You're right. Actually, no, you're right. We're doing it this way.
There we go. And then we're just gonna assume that barge moves first.
Okay.
There you go. I'm just telling you, like, I just want you to know, like, your thought process, like, why are they allowed to, like, ignore the vehicle, the whole of the vehicle is just what I'm asking.
Yeah, no, that's fair. We're gonna put him tippy on the objective.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. Chronomancer, what are you doing? What you doing, boy?
Gonna shoot somebody. Gonna shoot somebody with that spear gun.
He's gonna
Best gun.
fucking have to. Nice, just gonna chill right here.
I just want you to know, Alex, I have no expectation to win this game. I'm just trying to make it as challenging as
It
possible.
is, well, you made it challenging. You made it quite challenging.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to shoot. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Gonna have to, and just not fuck up with it. Boop. Boop. Okay. Just don't fuck up. Just roll better. Roll better.
Sounds good.
Now that we know for a fact that you're not gonna be able to deep strike again. Actually, no. We don't want to get into yeah, you won't be able to. I mean, like, unless I super fuck up. But don't put it past me to fail this mission, this game. So to lose this game, and give me too much credit here.
I think your Scorpic pre-game movement was the only mistake you made so far.
Oh, yeah, that was a huge mistake too. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know why. I was like, oh, I can try to defend them or keep them alive.
But then they were just not functional for like another turn, basically.
Yeah, I can't do that. That's a rookie move, rookie mistake. Mm-hmm. Okay, so these guys actually need to make their moves.
Yeah.
You're basically going to be killing a base a turn. They're D3 in combat with 3 attacks each?
No, they're 1 damage. They only have the Misericordias, and they're 4 attacks each.
They're 4 attacks each. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Especially since they're not going to have command protocols at the start of the next turn. Okay. Okay, so end of the movement phase. We got to pick 3 units and roll under the number of models in the unit. Oh, and the Satan needs to fucking move. Yeah. There we go.
He's got his choice of the litter.
There we go. We're just going to do that.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we are going to start with 3-man unit. Oh no, 3-man unit.
That's a 2.
No, sorry, 3-man unit, 3-man unit, 5-man unit.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie. So, first 3-man unit farthest away from me.
Nope.
Nope. The second 3-man unit.
Yes.
Yep. D3. 3. That's 1 toasty.
So far, that's been the only thing killing things.
Yes, you're right. And then we drop one without even rolling it. Then the 5-man unit.
Sounds good.
Yep. How many? 3.
At least a guy lives.
At least a guy lives with 1 wound. I might kill 20% of this unit. I go back down to 2 command points, and I am doing dimensional destabilization to see what random Satan power we have. We have 1 closest enemy unit, which is them.
Yep.
We'll take 3 mortal wounds on a 3-up.
Good.
Yep, 3 mortal wounds on a 3-up.
Would you like... That's the 3-up. Or was that the 3-up? You want to roll for the...
It's
right.
shoot.
Yeah,
It's a flat 3. It's a flat 3.
It's a flat 3.
With the exception of a 6 being a 3 plus
okay.
D3.
So he dies, and then that one has 2 wounds left.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, after that, what do we got going on? We have shots.
Shot.
Probably should have moved that guy, so he could have actually been in range of shooting, which he's not now. So that's on me. Okay, so 2 heavy destroyers, Locust heavy destroyers, are going to shoot into this farther grab tank. So we have 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
8 on 3s, rerolling 1s. 2 hits.
And winning on 3s because toughness 6.
Yep, winning on 3s. How many wounds are there? There's 6?
8.
They're 8 each. I have a 5-up invul?
Yep.
Down to 1 command point.
Yep, you're going to reroll the wound? Okay.
Yeah.
This is why you spend the command point to do the automatic wound.
That's right. Well, I didn't think I was going to.
Because that way you save the reroll for the damage roll.
Right, that's 2 command point investment then.
So one goes through.
One goes through. Okay. So that's gonna be 3d3.
Yeah, but I mean, like, but you get to wait and see what the damage roll is.
That's right. So that's gonna be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 1 wound left.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that means that we actually have to invest in shooting at him, which is unfortunate. Okay.
Yeah, because they don't degrade.
Yeah, they don't degrade. Okay, so Satan Shard is going to shoot at the 6 wound guy.
You can't see me. You're not in the ruin, buddy.
Oh, then we're going to have to hit the axe guy because he's toe in.
Nope, not even the axe guy's toe in.
He's on the terrain.
Terrain ends. Oh yeah, I thought it would end right here. Yeah, go for it. Go for the axe guy.
Where's the terrain? You picked it up.
No, it's good. It's right here. I see the edge of the. You're right.
Oh,
he's
okay.
He's toe in. The other guy definitely is.
So we're gonna shoot that guy, and these guys are gonna be over it. Okay. Well, I guess I will not be able to do that. I'm going straight into those Terminators. That's the only choice I got. Okay. So.
So you're gonna want to do 2 wounds versus potentially 6 wounds. Okay, got it. Just shoot the damn captain.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot the damn captain.
It's a trade-off of potential upgain of 4.
All right.
Misses.
Misses anyways.
Yeah, all right.
So
good talk. Good talk.
Good talk, you guys. Okay. Next up are the warriors, who are totally out of range of everything. Having them not shoot for 2 turns is probably also not a great idea for me. The Staff of Light over here is not able to shoot because I did not keep him toe in. This guy, however, is in range to shoot stuff.
I think it was Linus. Oh, was it the guy who shot the vehicles? Oh, you're talking about the Spearman.
Spearman, but he can only do 3 wounds, so you might as well shoot the Terminators. So Entropic Stave from the Chronomancer. It hits. Strength 8, so 3's the wound. No, it does not wound. Yes, the Satan is the only thing that is killing things right now. So,
and the Scorpex.
And the Scorpex, yes. Well, Scorpex are probably going to die next round, unfortunately. Okay, so we have the Overlord. Overlord is going to shoot. He's going to shoot the stave, the Voltaic stave, at these guys, and the Gauss cannon into that tank.
Sounds good.
Okay, so Gauss cannon into the tank. 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit.
Nice.
Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. So nice. 1 minus 3.
Makes it.
Fuck! Okay. That's unfortunate. So he's going to keep himself alive. And then the Voltaic stave, no 6s. This might be the 2nd game in a row where I don't roll a single 6 for him.
2 wounds?
2 wounds, yep. That'll be 2 minus 2s.
2 good.
Woo! That's 3 6s in a row, folks. All right,
now you know how I feel when you rolled that Scorpex.
Yeah, I'm aware. This is a really shitty turn 2 for me.
Well, you still have the best combat unit against Custodes going into him, so I'm not too worried about it.
They have to survive those attacks, though. That's the problem. Okay, cool. Well, that's it for my shooting. So we have to go straight into charge phase. Mm-hmm. We're going to charge with the Scorpex Destroyers
first
into that unit. You know what? It's going to have to be the Satan into that unit.
Okay.
Big boy.
Giving you backsies, right? That's your final call.
Wait, hold on. How much Overwatch do they have?
Well, they're gonna have 4 shots each, so that's 16 shots at them. But they hit on 5s and wound on 5s, so it's pretty unlikely to do 3 wounds.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot the Scorpex.
Okay. So
actually,
do the Scorpex get reroll charges?
Huh?
Do the Scorpex get reroll charges this turn?
They do, yeah.
Okay.
You know what? It doesn't even matter, because I just realized I have the invisible fucking 2 wound Lord. He's gonna charge first.
Sweet.
He's out of line of sight. That's a 6-inch charge.
I like it. Makes it in.
Gets him in.
Cool. The problem is now you have to make the Scorpex go through the crater, which seems really stupid, but whatever.
Yeah, it's all good. Then we're gonna charge the Void Dragon.
Yep.
Alright, that's a 7-inch charge.
Cool.
We are in.
Okay.
And then the last one is going to be those Scorpex.
So let me do my Tanglefoot grenades at him.
You can do that even when you're engaged?
Yep. Tanglefoot has... I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure Tanglefoot is just doesn't specify. It just says pick an enemy unit when they declare charge at you. Because it's the old...
I mean, because if that's the case, I'll just change the charge of where this lord is, because he can still be...
no, it's... Come on, there's no gotcha hammer in this house.
Nah!
You've already seen this Tanglefoot.
That's fair.
I'm gonna fucking check. You could be right. I can't use it.
Well, I'm gonna roll the charge first, because if it's box cards or some shit like that,
well, you
then
get
it's
to
not gonna matter. Yeah, well, the first charge roll is gonna be a 9.
Okay, cool.
So if it's 9 minus 4, which is 5.
Well, it's going to be 9 minus 2 for the crater, and then 9 minus whatever the d6 is, 5. So that's a -7. So that's a 2-inch charge.
It's a 2-inch charge, but let's see if this happens.
So let me check first.
Of course.
No, it just says anytime you pick a...
So you're using a command point for that?
Yeah, I already went down.
So then I do have to re-roll this.
So you're -7 on the dice roll.
-7? That's box card. Or snake eyes. So I am sitting with my dick in the wind. Alright.
Well, not really. The Satan is...
But now
the Satan's going to do his job.
But now I'm 100% losing that lord. Just because I didn't want Overwatch against... yeah, those guys are going to have to charge. They're going to charge the 2 Sag in front of them.
Well, you wanted to prevent me from doing 3 wounds to you in my Overwatch phase. But I was like, it doesn't matter because I get the next turn. I have the ability to kill him during my turn.
Yeah, that actually really sucks. That might have lost me.
I would have just not charged the Lord. But we'll see.
I think this may have lost me the game. So. You're giving me too much credit. I think that so folks out at home, I think that may have lost me the game. Tanglefoot Grenade is absolute horseshit.
Whatever. It comes in very useful, very.
No one uses it too, except for you.
And
just
Ben.
smart. Oh hey,
and Ben.
I know those dice.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to go with the Void Dragon. Actually, we're gonna go with this Lord who's about to die. Lord who's about to die.
Okay.
He's got 3 attacks.
Okay.
Why?
Because I can interrupt.
Void Dragon. You really want to interrupt? How many CP do you have left?
I have 4, but Custodes have an interrupt for 1 CP as long as they're in 3 inches.
Void Dragon.
Them.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it will just let me do 3 wounds during the combat phase for free.
Got it.
Okay.
Alright, Void Dragon. Realistically, I probably should charge. It's actually not bad.
Do you want to charge?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Can Overwatch?
No, I'm going to sleep in the fucking bed I make.
Okay.
The shit bed I make. Okay, so, Void Dragon, how many attacks? Oh, we're using that command point to ignore your invul.
Yeah,
we have to.
Yeah, last command
How many
point.
attacks does the Knapsack Tail have? 4 attacks.
Sweet.
Hitting on 2s.
Sounds good.
All hit. And
Hold
moving
on,
3s.
before. I'm going to check how many CP my transhuman version is. I think it's 2. Actually, it might not even be transhuman. It might be like something where you don't get the reroll or something.
Oh, he's right. New Death Guard do laugh at Tanglefoot.
Yeah, they ignore all modifiers. But that's okay, because Death Guards get shit on by like Necrons, so I'm perfectly fine with that.
I frankly deserve the loss in this. If I do end up losing,
I have a secondary that I really almost can't score any points on, so I think you're fine.
When you kill all my shit, you'll be able to do it.
What is it called? Ancient genetic. That is not a vehicle. It's for 2 CP. Alright, so I'm going to spend it now against your Void Dragon.
Down to 2?
Down to 2. Alright, go for it.
And what are you doing?
It's just transhuman. It's
so
just
3
more expensive version of transhuman.
Is it -1 to wound or 3s fail?
1, 2, 3s fail.
Got it.
So you win on 4s.
So I win on 4s. So take 1.
1 and -2, right? For
Yep.
the tail?
Yep.
Good.
Okay, and 5 attacks with big attacks.
Yep. All
hit.
4 is the wound.
4 is the wound.
1.
Wow, 1. Yeah, that was bad.
It goes through. How much damage?
It goes through. It is D6.
6.
1 dead guy.
1 dead guy.
Damage don't carry over, so that didn't matter. Okay. That's unfortunate.
You keep doing your charges.
Keep doing my charges. He's going to consolidate 0 inches. Oh, you know what? I'm going to actually do ones that are worthwhile.
You get to do all of them first.
Yeah.
Like,
so we're going to do the 4 guys.
I'm not going to interrupt, so.
That's right. So, consolidating that Lord 0 inches.
Sounds good.
And then he's not engaging. And then we are attacking with those scarabs. So that's going to be 16 attacks. 4, 4, 12, and that's 16. Okay. we got quite a few 6s. Probably should have done Mortal Wounds 2 and 2, but we didn't think of that.
Well, you have 0 CP, so it'd be hard to do it.
I should have 1 CP.
No, you just used it for that mechanic.
For what mechanic? What mechanic did I use?
You definitely just used 1 CP. I just modified
For what?
it for something.
What did I use in the church for CP? Besides 1 reroll when I had 2 CP left.
No, you only had 1 left going in. You only had 1. I had you at 1.
Remember, I get 1 at the start of my turn.
Okay, I'll put you back at 1. But I'm pretty sure we already did that. Alright, sounds good.
Okay, so, because I went from, I started it with 3, because remember I asked you to give me 1, and then you were like, oh no, you were at 2 and went up to 3. Okay, so only 3 hit with the 3 6s, and that's it, so just 3 saves. I'm not going to kill.
Any negatives?
No negs.
All good.
Okay. Should have exploded.
So you're done with all charges, I get my first activation.
You get your first act.
So we'll do Trehan Valorous.
Makes complete sense.
5 swings, reroll 1s, all hits, winning on 2s. Would you like to spend your last command point on maximum?
Absolutely making, yes.
Okay, so 3s, all wounds, 10 wounds. Go through a -3.
-3, so that is
I'm pretty sure he's only 6 up. Negative. I'm gonna check, but I'm guessing he's only -3 and not -4.
Well, I think the unit's dead because it's what, flat 3?
No. Trehan is not flat 3. It's D3 each.
Okay.
He's not that good. All right, so first one, 3
kills.
damage. Second one, 1 followed by another 1. Kills it. So and then the last dice roll, 3. So
yeah, they're all dead. Okay, bad game, you guys. Fuck. Okay. Oh, you know what? That didn't matter because I had a guy with 2 wounds.
Does he want to consolidate into the scarabs? Not particularly. He wants to be able to move around next turn, so it's fine there. Your scarabs over there against the vehicle.
Scarabs against the vehicle. Yep, we have 2. We have 1 guy. Just because I want to. Well, I guess I don't have to. We have 2 guys just right there on the objective. Okay, or 2 guys are swinging in, so it's gonna be 8 attacks.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, 4's to hit, no 6s.
Sounds good.
And now 6 is to wound. Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Probably 3 attacks back.
Yeah, we'll do the transport, the one vehicle, nothing. And then that's it for combats from you, right?
I'm done with my combats.
Yeah. So I'll just do the 3 Terminators now. So there are 4 attacks plus 1 for banner, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling 1s, and then they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra hits.
6 extra hits. Okay. That's a natural ability.
Yeah, as long as they're near the 9 inches from the guy with the axe. 3 to wound.
The Lord is safe now, but for now. But I also still did misplay enough where I don't think I'm gonna be able to come back pretty soon.
That means he stays on the Satan. I mean, at most he's gonna take his 3 damage.
He takes 3. Yep, he's down to 3. It's gonna hurt. We gonna lose him. Alright.
Okay.
I don't really care if I lose the Satan all that much. I care about losing that fucking block of warriors. God damn.
I know. I know that's why it's always target priority 1 in my head. If I can kill 1 unit of warriors, I feel like
Don't tell people. I don't want people to play on warriors.
I was like, I feel like I have a chance. Okay. Other combats. Oh, the 2-man unit over here. I'm gonna pile in. Roll 1s. All hits. Strength 5 plus 3s. So this many wounds at -2, so I think there's just 1.5 dead scarabs.
1.5 dead scarabs? Yep. Okie dokie. Let's see. 1.5, and that's from what again?
This is just a 2-man unit in combat with scarabs.
Oh, got it. Okay.
1.5.
And yet again, the Eternal Guardian, or this is the second game in a row, where my
Undying
turn 2
Legion.
Undying Legions does not matter. So it's almost like I need to have a serious consideration of what I'm going to do in the future with that. So, that being said, not a great turn for me, you guys. In fact, a very bad turn for me. But it's still a game, allegedly. Cool. Well, then, I don't get Grind Them Down. I totally failed to do that.
Direct assault this turn, no.
I get
Purge of Vermin, neither. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
1, 2.
6. Oh, it's 2 per quarter?
2 per quarter.
Got it.
So I should have 2 points for that.
Yep. So, it's turn 3, I go up to 3 command points.
Yeah, this is a chump change for this.
Thank you. You were once, potentially. I have 1 and 2 because he's not
You have
offside.
3 CP or 2? You have
3.
3. Got it.
I only have 2 because I am not on this objective, even though I tried. They're OPSEC, I'm OPSEC. So nobody has that one. You have that one over there, and I have that one because the Satan's
So
not
you get
OPSEC.
10 points, that's right.
10 points, yep.
And then my turn, the command protocols this turn are Conquering Tyrant, which is retreat and shoot at -1.
Okay. That's going to be good. I think there's going to be a lot of things in combat. How many wounds is Command Barge again?
Command Barge is 9 wounds.
Okay. It's going to be a fun fight.
Well, maybe the second Chronomancer is still worth it, but maybe not the second Scorpack unit.
What's the range of the explosion in Satan? Like 6 inches, right? Or 3 inches?
Sorry,
The explosion when the Satan
I'm
dies.
pretty sure it's 6.
Okay. So perhaps there's no reason for me to even try to get in range of that. They're gonna run. 3.
They're gonna run.
Yeah, they just wanna. They'll take their deploy scrambler action. These guys are gonna run.
Okay, they're running.
2. So 8 inches. Bannerman's gonna run 5. So 11.
You're running them, okay.
Gotta get him upfield at some point.
Man, not killing that tank. I didn't kill any units. That was very bad.
No units have died yet, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, that's not a good look for me.
Like one. Which one is the one of the veil, by the way?
Right here.
Okay, so he can still come re-teleport this unit. Just pour 1-man unit of guys over there.
Mm-hmm.
If they really want to. Yeah, there's no reason for you guys to move yet. You're just gonna have to take the punch from Satan. I don't know what to do with that Scorpic unit. It's just gonna live forever. Or live until later in the game.
You can't advance and start an action.
Oh, good to know. So they're not deploying scramblers.
They're not, but another unit can. This is top of turn 3.
Mm-hmm. I still have 2 turns to do it.
I mean, you can do so with the guy giving an extra attack. You can...
No, he's gonna shoot the character.
Okay. You also have that 2-man unit right there. You have a few units that can still deploy scramblers.
Well, I just want to get rid of that orb more than anything. Because it's one res orb, right? It's the one last res orb on the table. There's that one. And he's the warlord too, right? Which gives you command protocols.
No.
Oh, the one, the CCB. Got it. So, yeah. We're good on these decisions. Okay. Shooting. We'll start with the vehicle in combat. Hits twice.
Okay.
Wounds twice. So first one is just one dead pipe plate because you have 4 wounds, right? There's 3 damage.
It's flat 3 damage?
Yeah.
Yep, so one's dead pipe plate.
Yep.
Let's do it. 4 dice. Animate! No. Close.
The other vehicle into the heavy destroyers. Actually,
Ooh.
I don't want to shoot the Scorpex. Yeah, we're going to shoot the Scorpex.
Oh, I don't have anything to do about that. No.
1 wound. Do I want to reroll the 1 for 1 CP? No, 3.
Probably
No,
not.
probably not. So just 1 dead Scorpex.
1 dead score back. Okie dokie.
Well, 5 up, right? He has a 5 up invul.
Yeah, they have a 5-up invul. So, 1 5-up. No, that is going to be a dead one.
Mm-hmm.
We're removing this guy.
Good.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
There you go.
The rapid firing gun from the captain into the lord. Rerolls 1s. 2 hits.
And is this a regular bolter?
Yeah, but it's master crafted, but it's up to 1. And then his grenade launcher hits. Fails to win.
Wow.
And then banner, the same thing. Grenade launcher hits. Wounds because it's strength 10.
Alright, hits and wounds.
Strength 8 and your toughness. The relic one, strength 10. No, I failed to win. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
The relic one, strength 10.
Sounds like my shooting phase. Shit.
Alright. And then, let's see. Shot. He's gonna charge. Can't shoot. Charges. Alright. We'll start with the shield commander. Would you like to overwatch with the barge?
I have 0 command points.
Alright. So 5 inches because he's -2.
Yep.
He makes it.
This is a 6.
What's the
Yep, which means that 5 you'd be within an inch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then charge for the banner boy. 7.
Okay. Damn, you really charged me over there? Why are you trying to do me dirty? What's the range?
It's just 9 inches for him.
What do you roll for that charge?
7. I'm just...
Okay, John.
Alright, charge for the 2-man spear unit into the scarabs. 10 inches.
Oh, they're not deploying scramblers?
Nope. Nobody deployed the scramblers this turn.
Okay.
And then the Mr. Valorous. Would you like to overwatch Mr. Valorous?
I have 0 command points.
Thought I'd ask. 7.
Fucking... There you go. Look at you making your charges. Yeah. That,
I mean, he's going to be fighting by himself over there for a long time.
The Scorpack not getting that turn, that charge over there was fucking horrible.
Okay.
See, this is where being near the Scorpack, being near him to give a free heroic intervention would have been helpful.
I just realized something. I needed to.
Do you see what I mean?
I needed to charge the spear into this attack. Oh well.
Do you see what I mean?
What?
If I had that thing that we talked about, where any Necron unit can heroically intervene, then the Scorpack would have been able to heroically intervene.
Yeah, but I also made a mistake and didn't charge this attack this turn. All right, so we'll see what happens.
I think you can do 3 wounds with 2 guys or with 3 guys.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. So we'll start with the. We'll go down the line. The shield commander. 5 attacks plus 1.
I'm gonna double check his explode. See if it's 6 or 3.
Rolling 1s. Alright, so 1 extra hit. What's your toughness?
Who's shooting?
No, this is a combat.
Yeah, or he's attacking. Everything hit?
Yeah, everything hit.
How many attacks does he have? And,
he has a total of 7 hits right now.
Okay, and how much damage are they each?
3 each.
Strength?
8. Oh, actually, his might be 10 because his is a.
Doesn't matter. It's gonna be winning on 3s anyways. The 3s are gonna fail too. He's got a natural.
Yeah, he's got a natural and transhuman.
He's T6.
All right, so 4s. All right.
Only 2?
Yeah, only 2.
Well, 3 wound, but only 2 actually wound.
2 wounds.
Their explode is 6 inches. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
2 wounds.
So 2 wounds. 2 5-up intervals, and how much damage do they pop?
3 each.
Wow. Okay. There you go.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Other charges. The spearman over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 miss. 2 misses. Wow, they're just not invigorated. 2 wounds. All wounds. The -3. So and D3 each. First one is 3. Second one is dead plate. Third one is 3. So 2 dead plates. Wow, they rolled high. So 12 damage, but they only kill 2 pie plates because you're 4 wounds each.
Yep. 2 pie plates, that's right. And then that's going to be 8 reanimations. Woo! 1 comes back!
Son of a bitch.
Okay. So, 2 dead pie plates. 1 of them comes back. There you go.
Good.
Okay.
And then Trejon, the guy into the poor
The Lord?
The
Lord
Lord
with 2 wounds left?
Yeah, rerolling ones.
Oh, surprise. He rerolls 1s.
6 explodes. We're looking for 4s. So we got 4 wounds into him and -2.
-2. 4 -2s. Okay. He strikes back with... or no, he has a...
Well, he has
5-up save?
Yeah, 5-up save. He's dead.
He's dead. And I can't bring him back. The Orb of Eternity is gone, and I played bad.
Okay, he's not.
I promise next week I will play better.
He's gonna
Also play AOS, so you know. Okie dokie.
No, Hammer. Because those are not tough for Necrons. He just had a.
I've had a few hard dice rolls, but what was worse than the dice rolls are my decisions in this game, which is fine.
Warriors are like double OPSEC warriors are basically almost impossible for Custodes to deal with unless they can remove them off the table. And I was able to remove 1 unit off the table.
Yeah, he was able to.
It comes down to that. Like if Custodes can remove warriors off the table, they have a chance. If they can't, they just lose the game. There's nothing they can do against.
And that was on me too. I mean, like granted, what we talked about before, and John, I'm glad that Necrons was your first army. That boxcar charge for you was great. There was no way for me to avoid that.
Well, they roll 3d6, pick the 2 highest.
Well, the thing is, all my surviving units, and I checked afterwards, all my surviving units in the arc that were over there, before the shooting too, they were all within 12 inches. So even if I had like one guy right here and bringing guys around, sure, you may not have actually charged him because you would have known it would have been a boxcar. But now that we know that his dice would have been a boxcar,
I probably would have charged the Scorpex at that point and just gone for the.
For the 12-inch charge. I mean,
well, they were not 12. They were only like 9 inches away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The reason I charged my plan was shooting the warriors dead, charging the Scorpeg.
Got it.
And then you managed to survive the warriors.
True. You have one more over there too.
Yeah, Valoris. Rerolling 1s.
My Resorb not doing anything. Both Resorbs not doing anything. Yeah, it's also hurtful.
Rerolling 1s. All right, 4 dead warriors. Cool.
4 dead warriors. Woo! Okay.
We're working our way downtown.
Okay, so we have 4 dead warriors, you guys. Let's see how much this ancient guy ended up doing. He ended up killing just 2 of them.
Sounds good.
Okay, so 4 die.
He did his
2
job.
come standing right back up.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, cool. And then he gives off aura abilities. Oh, both of these guys do, right?
Yeah.
And what is the auras? They're reroll 1s to hit?
Yeah, well, for him, it's reroll 1s to hit and wound. It's just hits and exploding 6
How many wounds? He's 7 wounds?
They're both 7.
2 up save?
Yeah, they're both 2 up save.
3 up invul?
He's 3 up invul. He's 4 up invul.
Got it. Okay.
My
strike backs? Or my first one?
Yeah, I think that's all for my charges, yeah.
Gonna have to be the Satan.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 CP again to make him hitting on 4s.
Down to 0 or down to 1?
Down to 1.
Down to 1. Oh. Captic Tail, how many attacks? 1 attack, hit on 2s. 1 hit. Does not wound and would not have wounded. Then we have 5 attacks. We need to roll better with him. 1 miss.
1 miss. 4 to wound.
And 4 to wound. 2 go through. We don't have enough command points, so you get your invuls.
1 goes through.
1 goes through. D6.
6.
1 dead.
1 dead.
That's helpful. I ideally wanted to kill the whole goddamn unit, but Let's see what happens. So it's only 10 attacks.
I could spend my last CP to give them an extra 3 attacks.
Probably not worth it. Statistically, you're still going to kill them.
Worth it, but you never know. Alright, so 10 swings.
Oh, nice. Very good, yes.
Reroll ones.
Do you still reroll ones?
Yeah, I'm still within 9 inches of that guy over there.
That guy all the way over there?
9 inches? Oh, no, he's out. So.
Yeah, I mean, you failed it anyways.
Yeah. Alright, and then winning on 3s. Alright, that many saves.
How many?
Oh, sorry.
You win on 2s?
Well, they're strength 10, so 3s.
Oh, it would have required strength 14.
3s. I'm not winning on 2s.
No,
I'm winning on 3s.
So 6 of these. Okay. 6 4-ups.
He's already dead.
He's already dead?
Yep.
Ah, titties. Yep. Cool. Well, does he explode?
Let's find out.
No, come on, man. You could have at least let me explode. That would have been fucking 3 units with D3 mortals. Okay. Boop. Alright, this is how this game's gonna go. Okay. Good to know.
Okay.
It's like Alex and Age of Sigmar during the summer. Okay.
Okay. That's another assassinate point. Twice, actually. I killed the Killer Lord again. And then puts me at 12.
Brings up to 9. Or 12, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I killed the Lord twice.
Oh, and the Satan. Yeah,
and the Satan. So
alright, my strike back's next. We're going to go over here into your character.
Sounds good.
We're going to consolidate, though, and bring the vehicle in.
Sweet.
On the business as well.
Sounds good.
We are attacking... Oh, you know what? Can we attack the vehicle?
Yes, you can attack the vehicle.
Oh, we're attacking the vehicle.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're attacking the vehicle with 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Okay. And wounding on 4s. What's the strength 6?
Yeah, 4s.
Alright. Nice.
I see that.
Nice. Okay, I thought if I could just kill that thing, that'd be fucking convenient. But we didn't. Okay.
I got 1 combat over there.
Yes.
The daggers. Alright. Winning here toughness 3. So 4 more go a -2, so he just kills another pipe plate. You get your reanimation protocol.
That's right. Okay. Reanimation for the pipe light.
Yep.
Okay. Daddy wants some 5s. Daddy got 1 5.
I mean, it's better than it would have been dead.
Yeah. Well, he came back earlier from a crazy roll, so...
I know, so I'm saying, like, he probably would have been dead.
Yeah.
Alright. It's probably the hand. Your swings with the warriors, and then you don't forget the scarab into the tank over there.
Of course. How could I forget?
Yes. How can we forget that?
Lest we forget the scarab. Okay, so the way that this works, he would have been in, means that these 4 guys would have been out. Yep, 4 guys would have been out, and 2 guys already dead. That means that...
Make a guy against John.
14.
Come on.
14.
They're like, you know what? I want to just play a good, fun game. Let's do it.
Alright, so that's going to be 7 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Okay, and wounding on 5s.
Yep.
Nice okay, roll. Nice roll.
2s.
I just needed the Satan to roll that way.
Good.
There you go. Okay. Excellent. And this guy's dead. The orb is gone. Also, the model is broken to shit. That's nice. Okay. Alright. Alright. As Schmoller would say.
You're one scale base.
Yeah, 1 scarab base and 1 scarab base.
There it is. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this one, yeah. Alright, so 1 scarab base right here.
Sounds good.
4 attacks. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. The other one into the Sagittarium.
Yep.
3 hit.
Nice.
1 or 2 wounds. 2 wounds. Yep.
2 wounds. Good.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh, you guys, this is a very disappointing turn for me. We are in rough shape, as we like to say. Yeah, because now it's my turn to only get 5 points. So, yeah, start of the turn, I get 1 command point.
Back up to 1.
Bottom of turn 3. It's going to be very hard for me to score my secondaries with so little bodies, and we're not in the best shape. Let's see. Well, It is what it is, right? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, you guys? I can't give anything +1 to hit. I can heal wounds on things, but nothing's been wounded. Everything that was wounded has died. So we need to do some retreat and charge stuff, and then we need to just do as much damage as we can with the things that we have. Because now that block of warriors is going to be a lot harder to kill, and we need to take advantage of that, essentially. So, first things first, we need to... If I had 2 command points, I could have some fun, but I don't have command points to spare you guys. So, so you have this objective on me, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Hammer, unfortunately, it sounds a bit hammered. I kind of like the fun spoiler army. Like, they're good in the meta because they spoil some, like, pretty, like, sometimes they can spoil some very, like, weird niche elite armies. But for the most part, like, they're not exactly super highly competitive. You can definitely win. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Sons of Behemoth can definitely win games. They're just, like, they function as, like, spoiler more than they function as, like, a balance.
So he's 3 wounds?
No, he's 6.
He's 6. He's 6 total. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty close to his hot take. Okay, okay.
I mean, I want them to be, like... I want them to be spoiler against shooting armies.
Still have 1 more fucking command point.
But they don't really...
Tanglefoot grenades. That's so goddamn...
It's like you learn your lesson. Fucking
who
Tanglefoot.
Who can throw a Tanglefoot?
Any infantry, but it can only target non-fly units. Units about fly keyword. So Scorpex are one of the units that can target.
That is correct. Okay. Well, if I can kill... How many units did you kill this turn? You killed the Lord again, the Satan again.
I killed the Lord again.
That's right, that's 2. Just 2?
Did I kill something else?
No. You heard things. You heard things.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I only killed 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because I killed the Scorpex during your turn. That's right. Yep, only killed 2. So you have to kill 3 this turn. Which is very doable.
Outside of an inch. Boop, boop. Wonder where they're shooting.
Yeah.
And they're doing the retreat and charge because of the big boy.
Yep.
Within 3 inches, we just have to end that within 3. Get them within range here without having to worry about it. Maybe you can kill a Custode. We can't see through, or we can see through that on those guys, but they don't have a window next to them. Alright, so 8 inches. These bad boys.
Yeah, John, that's a good Samaritan. That's a good Samaritan move.
I hate having to do this. God, that's annoying. Okay. Inch away. They're obviously getting the 5-up invulnerable roll charges.
Of course.
That
was never out of the question.
Yeah, exactly. So we just need to kill stuff this turn. Which
Yeah, we did take a look at Ophidian Destroyer's hammer. We're just not.
I'm not a fan of Ophidian Destroyers.
I'm just not a fan of their damage output is very lackluster against marine equivalents. They're just not that solidly good against. They're good against like Horde for sure. We just don't play against a lot of Horde right now.
No.
Unless you're playing against other Necrons, that's about it.
Yeah,
but even then, it's pretty dicey.
It's super duper dicey. Plus, like you have a 4-up save you're hanging out with.
I mean, I really loved the models until I saw them in person, and I was just like, man, they were impossible to hide.
Scorepack have what 2 or 3 less attacks, but have like so much.
Are easier to hide.
They're also way easier to hide, and they're all on 15 mil bases.
But the problem is the Ophidians are fucking like tall as shit.
They're tall as tits. Yeah, they're like 4 inches tall.
I mean, you're like Jeremy, ruins block obscure, and it's like, yeah, but not every table is gonna be like ruins.
That's right. That's right. Ooh, the forest is gonna save them. Yeah. That being said, I just realized I had cover saves on the...
On the what?
During the tank shooting onto them, they were in cover. Wait,
-4? I don't think it would have helped.
Absolutely fucking not. No, it would not have. Nope.
Check your white privilege.
That's correct.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your Necroteer privilege.
Necroteer one, yeah. So, I feel like I need to split the love a little bit, which I don't want to do.
You want to walk me through your shooting target so I can tell you which ones are
good, so, I mean, very obviously, he's got only one eligible target. And that was a fuck up last turn. I should have done pot shots turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, we know
these warriors very clearly have a target.
Yep. What's the heavy destroyer's target?
So this is where things get a little interesting.
Okay.
Because we only have 3 more shooting units. We got the Cryptech, we got these 2 guys, and we got the Overlord.
Yep.
He's got 2 shots. One of those guys has 1 wound. He's hitting on 3s instead of 2s.
Yep.
Part of me wants to have him go full ass into these Terminators, but
I don't know if with the ruined bag, I don't know if you can see them. Secondly, so if
where's the ruin? Oh, the ruin's right there.
Yeah, if you're planning on shooting
still can.
Well, I'm just saying, what's the heavy destroyer's target planning?
So the heavy destroyers will either split shots into the tanks because one's at 1 wound and one's at,
if you're planning on shooting the captain commander, you have to get rid of the tank first, because unfortunately, the tank gives him the lookouts rule, and he's also not the closest target to the heavy destroyers.
The tank has a lookout, gives him the lookouts rule?
Yeah,
it's got 9 wounds. It's got to have 10 wounds or more.
No, it just has to be a vehicle.
No, that's not true. No, that's absolutely incorrect.
Yeah, it does.
No, I will die on that hill. It is a vehicle with 10 wounds or more.
No.
That's why a rhino is really important.
It's any, I believe it is any vehicles.
So a Viper jet bike at 6 wounds can hide a character? Is that what you're saying?
Well, if you're playing Sam Hanna.
It has to be more than 9 wounds.
Okay.
How many wounds is that?
It's only 8. I thought it was any vehicles. The 10 wounds mattered for when it was like covering for other vehicles, but I had the character keyword.
Oh, it was in the first FAQ for the rules.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay, so it's not in the rule book. Got it.
Phone a friend.
It's not in the rule book?
Phone a friend.
It was in the first fact. Got it. So it's not in the rules. Got it. Because I was like, the rules don't say that. All right, cool. So
despite what people may think, I know the rules. Some of them.
That's
a portion of them.
There
are a portion of rules that I do know. We're putting that one on the docket. I will go back.
I do know the rules. What they say in this book.
But no amendments therefore. Okay. It's like doing the Constitution and none of the amendments. Shouldn't talk about that actually.
Yeah.
Especially not this week.
Hey, there go the algorithms.
Yeah, there goes the algorithms. Shit. Now we just have to talk about Nurgle's Rotten. We're really tanked. Anyways.
Fuck you, Mr. Gingy. Alright.
Gingy's in here. Yeah. Boo. Yeah, I agree. Boo this man. They're not saying boo. They're saying boo earns. Nobody season 3 Simpsons.
Alright, so you're gonna shoot. I like the split fire. I do think that's good.
So split fire is probably. I don't want to split fire. But
if you use the CP for the automatic wounding against a vehicle, you're pretty likely to, like, the problem is you don't have the CP for reroll damage. Like, that's
the problem is this guy can't charge now. And then I do have...
I mean, he wasn't planning on charging anyway.
I do have three wounds that I can potentially make from this guy, which is helpful.
Sure. Okay.
But
I don't have any problem. I don't have any heartaches of your shooting plan.
Yeah, well, first I'm going to split, and then I'm going to see what the D-Lord is going to do. Because the D-Lord, the Overlord. Because the Overlord and the CCP can do a lot of stuff. So we're going to go 1 shot into here, 1 shot into here. We're going to start with one of them into the 1 wound vehicle.
Sounds good.
What he said. Rule up. Yep. Of course we're staying safe. Yeah. So he hits.
Sweet.
And he wounds. You have an invulnerable save.
Yeah, this is in the 1 wound vehicle.
It is in the 1 wound.
Fails.
Fails. That's
He
3d3. Does he explode?
Oh, that's a good question. Nope.
He does not explode. How's the Expanse doing for you? Are you still in season 4?
All right. On the other
That's for Larry.
on the other vehicle.
On the other vehicle, yep. Hits. And a wound.
Yes.
1 wound. 1 invul.
5 up. Makes it.
Hits! Okay. Well, he survived. And there's really nothing I can do about that survival. Which means that as much as I want to charge or shoot, as much as I want to do some stuff to him and try to hurt him, it's probably going to be a better time for me to go all in on these boys.
Sounds good.
But they're going to have a cover save.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that the the -2
Becomes a 3 up save.
it's just going to be a 3 up. Yep. But it's 2 damage a pop. Yep. And I have the potential for 1 command point to spread the love on mortal wounds.
For 2 units. Got it. Doesn't it affect your units?
It affects my units too, so that's actually a very bad idea. So I need to go all in on this guy right in front of me.
Yeah, season 4 is not the last season. The new season is great.
It's the latest season.
Yeah, but the season 4 is the latest season? I thought season 5.
Season 5 is the latest season.
Season 4 I did not like as well. It took like some weird sidestep in the story that advanced it nowhere.
There are a lot of weird side steps, I agree.
Alright.
But it's also their very first season being on Amazon and not Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
So I think there's some growing pains that they got.
Sure.
Season 5 is great so far. I don't like certain things in Season 5 because there's so many times that the main incidents that happen could have been completely avoided.
Yeah.
And also, I know, Gingy, I don't, since you're already on Season 4, you can, in fact, scroll back. If you scroll really, really back to when I first started like live tweeting my thoughts in the Discord, do that because you would have some fun. But back in the Discord real early on, by like the end of Season 1, I make a reference to something. And I'm like, they're making all of these, they're using all these like illusions and using a bunch of foreshadowing to something. And I was like, I think this is going to happen. And then in Season 3, it almost or in Season 2, it seems really likely to happen, but doesn't. But they still keep on mentioning the same type of thing. And then I'm like, it's still, something's going to happen. And then in Season 5, it happens. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Makes perfect sense. I try my best not to spoil anything.
You got it.
Yeah. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And I'm like, oh, there you go. Cool.
You gonna finish shooting?
I'm going to finish shooting. We're going to shoot the Voltaic stave into the guy with the gun. No explodes. So 3 hit.
Yep.
Come on, man. I need to roll all 3 wound. Yep. -2, so it's -1.
Good.
Very good. And these are the Gauss cannon. Joke's on you. I'm not going to roll the dice in there. Ooh, but I'm rolling hot. I just need you to not roll hot.
How much? What's the amount on those?
-3. Both failed. So that is going to be 2d3 damage. That's 6 damage. Does he got a wound left?
Yeah, he's got a wound left.
Holy shit. Alright, and how many things did you kill? You killed 1 unit.
No, I killed 2. We went over this.
Who'd you kill?
The Satan and the Lord.
Fuck, yeah. Okay.
So you need to kill 2 more units.
I need to do the Cryptek. He needs to shoot into him. You need to fail your save. So, Cryptek is going to use his stave. Hits.
Hello. He's in here.
1 wound, -3.
He's supposed to go outside.
Oh, really?
4 up.
Okay.
He's good.
Alright. Hey, you want to go over there?
I think
You want to go over there?
skin irritations and
Okay. You want to go take him to the bed?
yeah.
Okay. Pancake.
Pancake.
So we have a guest appearance by my French bulldog.
You're a very cute dog.
Pancake.
Hey. Hey. Oh my,
Pancake.
you're a chunky boy.
Oh yeah, he's like 40 pounds.
Oh, really? Ooh. Alright, you want to go this way?
Come on, Pinky.
Come on. Does he know where he's going?
It's okay, I got him. When you decide to go, I'll let him out. Alright, keep going. It's fine.
Okay.
I got him when he needs to go.
So, you passing that save was a huge bummer, but it was a 50. What? I brought you to a 4-up save.
I mean, I felt the 2. You rolled high. So
I rolled high.
So it's still in your favor so far. So.
Yep. Okay. Well, we are gonna have to do charges. It's the name of the game here.
No, you gotta shoot.
Oh, we have all those ones. What the
Yeah,
fuck are we talking about?
And then you have the lieutenant too.
We do have the lieutenant or the royal warden. We're gonna do the royal warden.
into the 2 menu in the crater.
He is a chunk status. Also, hey, Will Wallace, long time no see. I thought you were dead.
No, he was fighting democracy.
1 wound. What?
He was fighting democracy.
Is there something that I don't know about our good friend?
Well, yeah, he was hiding in his cave while fighting for democracy. Isn't that the premise of Mr. Robot?
I have not seen Mr. Robot,
Oh,
so
okay.
don't know anything about that. Okay. But yes, he has graduated chunk status, and we miss you. I miss you at least. I know, he probably doesn't give a shit.
I love Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle's
the
great.
man's disappeared off the face of the literal planet.
The literal, yes, actual...
He's literally on Mars right now, fighting for the Mars Republic.
The Mars Republic, the dwindling Mars Republic. That's not spoilers, is that? No. Yeah,
Well,
because Jim's in season 4 already.
You'll be back as soon as the vaccine. You're gonna have to wait for a couple months.
Couple months? Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a whole thing. We are.
Did you make it back to ban? Okay, Schmoller.
He probably didn't. How, we haven't been here for like 4 hours.
Yeah, we have.
I mean, 4 more hours since he was here.
No, we have.
What time is it?
It's 6.
No, it's been.
It's 6.
When did they show up? They showed up at like
Around 2.
They showed up around 2.
Yeah.
I should.
Oh, they're in Madras. They're about 30 minutes out.
Oh, okay, there you
it's
go.
Still pretty close.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We are going to roll a ton of dice. So this is
Ben, you get to watch Alex sweat against Custodes. If you watched the game, you would learn a lesson.
Oh, yikes. Yikes! Here's the first half. The first half of shots.
Yep.
They're not +1 to hit. They're not rerolling 1s to hit because we
Almost all the lords are dead.
piece out that way. Yep. And I should have done 6 to wound causes automatic wound. Actually, no.
No,
Wound not
I think
a
you want that CP.
4 is the wound, right?
No, 5. Strength 5, yes, so 4.
Yeah. Okay. So the first group, that is
6.
6. Yep. So we have a 6 right here. Not a great dice roll. Second set of dice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot better of a hit roll. That's a 2, yeah.
There you go.
And
Thank God for adaptive strategy. There would have been a lot more misses. 5s. Right, not bad roll.
yeah, not bad.
Alright, so another 5, so 11.
So 11 wounds at -2.
You put him in the box.
Yep.
The convenient box.
Convenient box.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Alright. So
Well, I already played pretty
Yes.
poor in the first 2 turns, so we'll have to see.
1, 2, 3. So he's down to 4 wounds.
Down to 4 wounds. Holy shit.
Alright.
Okay.
He gets a special metal dice.
He's
a
special metal
boy.
dice. Okay. Now we got some chargers. Those warriors that just did some wounds to him are going to continue to try to do wounds to him.
Sounds good.
I'm going to charge him.
Ah!
Okay.
They make it across the planet. Hey, good night, Zone. Hope to see you around. Enjoy assembling your Sons of Behemoth. And I'm sure you're going to love painting those titties. Those man titties. It's quite a lot of them. Typically 9 models, that's 18 man titties. Alright, see you, Ben.
See ya, Ben. And then there was probably 1.
No, we're down to 9 viewers. Or maybe 7
There's
or
more
3.
viewers than I... Alright, alright.
Oh, I mean, thank you all for watching. Especially since we're just getting drunk and playing
I'm not
40k
getting
Lucid.
drunk, but yeah.
I am getting drunk.
He is getting drunk.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
What's tomorrow? Oh yeah,
Work
Monday.
day.
Alright, cool. And then can't charge out of the retreat because of the command protocol, so that's not happening. And then
Scorpex, are finally going to charge off?
Scorpex are going to finally get a goddamn charge off.
Sounds good.
He's back. Wow, that was quick.
They finally made it.
10. Oh, you're not going to tangle foot me?
No.
Okay. There we go.
Sounds good.
Actually, might as well just keep ourselves in there. And then do I want to charge with the fucking guy over here, the boyo? He has the potential to do something. I don't know if it's worth it. He'll just absolutely wreck me in combat, so...
And give me another 3 points to max out Assassinate. I love it.
Yeah, well, you're going to max out Assassinate anyways. Yeah, we're going to have to charge like this.
Block me from maneuvering. I like it. I like it.
the charge like that.
Sounds good. You got it. You got it, boss man.
Boss man. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, lackluster shooting phase. We're going to have to start with some charges.
Sounds good. Oh, it's my wife's friend. Trent.
Oh, nice. We're going to start with these warriors. How many warriors are not in combat? Well, actually, you also need to actually bring them in to the combat.
It's going to be almost all of them in combat.
Almost all of them in combat.
And then he's going to activate his... he gets a swing for every model within 3 inches.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 are out and 2 are dead. So 8 are out. So that's going to be 12 attacks.
Sounds good.
We have 6, 10, and 12. Alright, 12 dice. Hitting on the 3s. That was a hit. Okay. So a 9 hit.
Yep.
And 5's the wound. 1 save.
1 uno. He's good.
He's good. Okay. And then...
The Scorpix charge?
And we got the score pack. So the score pack, we have the Hyperphase Reap Blade. Oh, we have the Hyperphase Threshers, rather.
Yep.
Alright, 1 miss. And all wound.
Is that the strength 4 one?
This is the strength 5 minus 2.
Okay.
Or strength 5 minus 3, 2 damage.
Sure.
And these are the ones that are strength 7, all hit.
So 3 soon.
3 is the wound.
Oh.
And these are minus 4 at flat
Here's the
3.
first one, all good. And then
Oh.
the second set.
Oh,
He might be.
Well, he's dead already.
dead.
That's going to CP to make him live. Nah, I don't give a shit. I don't
Okay,
need
it's
a banner.
toasty.
I don't need a banner.
So I only killed two units this turn.
Yep.
Which means that I'm not going to get my secondary. So I'm in super bad shape, everyone.
Alright, here's Mr. Wait, were you done? Are you at it? You were done with charge phases? Did you just let me consolidate into you?
I did let you consolidate into me.
And I didn't because I didn't pay attention. Alright.
Well, you still can.
I mean, no, I'm good. I mean, unless you want to
Are
let
you
me
sure
swing first and kill him, maybe? No, I'm gonna...
He charged already once and didn't kill him.
Well, you rolled all involved saves.
I did roll all of them.
So, we'll just do it. Fuck it. You know what?
Yeah, I'm
You
giving
cocky-
it to you. You
you
might as
cocky-
well.
You cocky piece of shit. We'll do that one first.
Okay. I have to be cocky at this point, because if I don't, I'm going to lose. If I do, I'm going to lose. So, hey.
Alright, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Alright, 5 up invulns?
So
Nope.
So 6 damage.
6 damage. He's got 3 left.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, your swing?
Yep, we're going to swing back.
Yep.
4 attacks.
Oof.
Ooh, we don't like that.
Oof.
2 hit. And, oh my god.
Would you like to roll?
2 wounds. 2 minus 2s.
Would you like
Do
to
I
roll?
kill him?
Yes, you do.
Ah! Oh, sorry, I shouldn't yell. We have
Right.
company over.
Alright, you killed him.
Okay. Consolidate. Scoot.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Scoot like this.
Valors.
Actually, we're gonna scoot like this. Fuck this.
All hits. 5 dead warriors.
5 dead warriors. Okay. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead warriors.
Mm-hmm.
And how many come back? 5s rerolling 1s. Alright, 2 come back. So 3 die. Okay.
Cool.
There we go.
Alright.
Okay. So, that was a whole ass thing. Then, so I do get my,
No, you don't. You only kill 2 units. I killed 2.
I killed 1, 2, 3. 2 characters and a tank.
So you get your first one.
Get my first one. Ooh, and then I get 2 more points for fucking Purge the Vermin.
Okay.
You're still not. Oh, you know what? I don't. Nope. Take that back. I don't, because you got your character in there.
All right.
Yep, that's a bad thing. I get 0 points for that.
Cool. Alright.
I need you to keep on having guys accidentally
Turn
partially in
4.
the middle.
I have 3 objectives and I have more than you, so I have 15 points. I go up to 2 command points.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Well, this is a learning experience. I don't know if I like 2 units of score pack. You think that's overkill?
Yes.
Okay. It's a good thing that we have that squared away before, but I still like 2 Chronomancers. Yeah, I like 2 Chronomancers. How many points is that unit? I got something to show you later.
Sounds good. Okay. Actually, since we're using the 36-inch gun, there's no reason to be that
Alright, so
close.
5 score pack. Oh, I didn't put the points in there. God damn it. Time to pull a battle squad.
Kip. We're gonna start with the unit in the back. So one of them is in 12. So we got 3 shots into the Chronomancer.
175.
2 hits.
Huh?
2 wounds into Chronomancer.
Okay. 2 hits and 2 wounds from whom?
These 2 guys.
Oh, yeah, that's a mistake. Okay. Alright, so 2 4 singles.
1 takes
Takes
2
2
damage.
damage.
And then the last turn bolters into him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 each per model, so 16 shots into him.
Yeah, he's super dead. But
Oh, no, it's not. It's 2, 4, 8 shots into him.
so 5 score pack is 175 points.
Yeah.
So what should I do? Like 5 wraiths, 5
That many stays into him, a -1 into the Chronomancer.
wraiths, open destroyers, and then they're all the same point cost. So I can drop that second unit of score pack, and for 175 points, I can have a Ghost Arc. For warriors, I could have warriors and also 20 Gauss shots, potentially 20 to 20 up to 20 Gauss shots. I don't know. What do you think? With 175 points, what would you do?
Probably take more Deep Strikers.
These are 1 damage each.
Yeah. He's dead.
Unless I use a reroll.
Well, they're -1, so his 4s don't pass.
He's a 4 pinfall.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's a standing 4 pinfall.
So, would you like to spend your 1 CP to reroll one of those dice?
I get the feeling like I'm gonna have a lot of leadership tests.
You're about to get charged by a lot of spears.
Yeah, I know. Well, we are.
I'm just going to move the assassinate points because you're going to think about it and it's not going to matter.
I'm gonna use a reroll.
Okay.
No, it didn't matter anyway. So done 0 CP.
Yeah. It's like almost like a tell the time in the future. Alright. That should be a Chronomancer.
What I should have given this guy a 4 pinfall.
I know. That's why I'm like, I don't know what you're thinking because I'm like, I'm just going to shoot the tank at that guy. Alright. So shooting the tank at that guy. 1 hit.
1 hit.
Reroll to win against him, but it wounds.
You reroll wound against me?
Yep. Because I have, that's what the rule for against vehicles is. Would you
Joke's
like
on
to
you.
make another 5-up? No.
No.
Flat 3 damage.
Ooh,
Goodbye.
does he explode?
Yes.
Yes! Mortal wounds to the scarab, 2.
And then
Mortal wounds to the tank, 3!
Nah, it's down to 4.
Alright, so I have, I'm in really bad shape, everyone.
Alright.
I think this game is over, but we'll play it out.
6 shots from the heavy bolters into the scarab. That's down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
5 hits. Winning on 3s. Alright, so 3 saves and -1, so 5-ups.
3 5-ups.
Yep. He's dead.
Who's it? Oh.
Wow.
Okay, I guess you can see him. Yep.
Alright. Shot. I can't shoot him. You're in combat, so charges. We're going to start with the 2-man Terminator unit into the Scorpion block. 4 inches. They make it. 3-man Spear. Actually, Banner first. Banner rolls a 9.
You know, my last game of 40k, everyone, I got 100 points. I maxed out my points. And now this is going to be just an absolute massacre for me.
Alright. 3-man Spear unit. 2
Feels good.
fails. They're going to spend a command point to reroll.
Uh-oh, you're down to 1 command point. And it's an
And
8-inch charge?
Yep.
You should be in. You should absolutely be in. Yep.
And I think that's okay. I'm going to leave the 2-man, the 2 squads on that objective. Okay. You cannot interrupt me, so we'll do the Terminators first.
I can't. Yep.
So 8 swings into him, into the Scorpex.
Yep. I don't have command points, so I can't make you -1, but you don't reroll ones.
I mean, I rolled 4 misses, so that's pretty good. 2s. 4 wounds.
Minus what?
Oh, -4.
-4? Okay.
You have your 5 up still.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that I
4
do.
wounds.
4 or 5 ups. But they're
1 lives with 1 wound.
they're 2 damage each?
Yep, 2 damage each.
1 lives with 1 wound, but we have reanimates.
Yep.
Nope. Tits.
Okay.
Okay. Well, folks, depending on how the attacks and the warriors go, this might be a game that ends a little early. So that's on me. That's on me. I did not play great. But also, I think it's time for us to experiment and have some goofy fucking lists, too. So I think I might try some stupid shit out next time. I kind of want to try Monolith. I know it's bad. Everyone can tell me. I'm aware. I want to try the Silent King, but I don't have the model. I need to get the model. So
Okay.
I think it might be worth it to test some of the goofy fucking lists out. But for right now, it's not going to be a thing. So think about what I can do with 175 points.
Spear, Axeman. You're rolling the 1s. Still 1 miss. 2s to wound. That's strength 8. Rolling 1s. 4 dead warriors in reanimation.
Yep. So 4 dead warriors, and this is coming from whomst?
This is just Banner Boy.
Banner Boy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Okay. 4 reanimates. With the rerolls. 2. Okay.
Put those back wherever you want. 1, 2, 3. And 9 from the other spears. You roll 1s. 1 hits. Winning on 3. You rolling 1s. 2 2s. And then 7 more dead and 7 reanimates.
And this is from whom?
This is the spear Custodes.
They're -3? Yeah.
Yep.
So 7 more?
They're in the box already. Nice
Wow, that was fantastic. So,
Only
5
2.
live. So only 2 die. We're going to make those 2 guys again.
Ah, yes. This is the reanimation protocols I'm used to.
That's the reanimation protocols that you know. Yep.
No other charges. He gets Alright, then.
Oh, you know what? I'm technically 80 points down if I drop 1 unit of 5 Scorpion. What do you think about a 3rd unit of 15 warriors? Or a Ghost Ark and some change?
I don't know if you need 3 units of warriors. They don't actually impact the game that much outside of just scoring points and sometimes going through extra salvo shooting.
So what do you think I'm missing?
Honestly, every game, I'm so tempted to start running 2 Satan every game I play with Necrons.
Well, I'm going to be 175 down, not 350.
Yeah, I know. But I just
But I do have a fucking Nightbringer with me here that I wanted to try too.
But that's why I learned the Hex Wraith, right? I do like the positioning for teleport homers during the game. Like the teleport homers in this game would have been from the Hex Wraith would have been phenomenal. Would have been consistently 4 points a turn because I don't think I could
Oh, it's 1 model. It's 3 points. It's an action, right?
It comes down turn 2. It's an action, and at the end of the next turn, if you complete it, you get 4 points, and 75 points a model to do that. But yes, it's a secondary action. But most of the
So
time,
I have
like
100 spare points after
with
that.
the incredible like pressure you're putting on your opponent in the first few turns, it's hard for your opponent to like deal with a hex wraith and dedicate resources to deal with a hex wraith.
Got it.
All right.
Good point. Good point.
Your swings because your first activation.
Yes. I think I already know my Hexmark Destroyer conversion I'm going to make. Okay. So, I'll just buy one. Let's see. What are we doing next? My combat. I'm going to do the Hyperphase Reap Blade.
Yep.
All hit.
Sounds good.
Freeze the wound. Take 2 invulnerable saves to do flat 3.
One goes through. One lives. One wound.
Okay, one lives with 1 wound. Or one guy has a wound left.
Yep.
The other one's fully loaded.
Yep.
Then we have the warriors into the hurt character.
Well, no, he gets to activate now.
Oh yeah, he gets to. Oh yeah, he has not activated. So yeah, he's up.
Reroll the 1. 5 hits.
5 hits.
Reroll the 1s.
Onward.
5 dead warriors.
5 dead. So we got 5 reanimation protocols.
Oh, this
None.
time.
So 5 dead.
Oh my god, they're gonna owe me a morale test this turn. Amazing.
Yeah. How many have died so far? We had
10.
10. Yeah.
You should be at 10 left.
Okay. So we have 3 to
Or
5.
8 left.
Oh, 8 left.
Yeah.
I didn't lose all 10 this turn, did I?
Well, you res 2, so you lost 2, and you just lost 5, so 7. And I think the banner guy killed 3. So yeah, you did lose 10 this turn.
I did lose 10 this turn. Fuck it. Okay. Well, if they're less than half, right? Or if they're at half, they start taking worse attrition.
Right, it's on a combat attrition of a 1 or 2 if they're below half.
If it's below half. Got it. Okay. Well, they're going to strike back. We're going to go all in into the 3-man Custode unit because that's the only thing where they can all attack. So that'll be 6 plus 4. That'll be 10. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. That'll be 1 save.
2. It's good.
Very nice. Okay. Leadership test.
No,
Score
you
break don't
fail.
matter.
Yeah.
If I fail it, yes. So then I have 10 dice. I have 6 in my hand. 4 more. Attrition test on a 1.
So 1 more. 2
1
dice.
more.
2 dice. Run
Yep.
away.
So we're down to 8. We have 5. Oh no, we're how do I? Oh,
You lost 10 this turn.
We lost 10 this turn. I don't know why. I only have 8 there on the table, so I must have taken too much. So we're exactly where we're at because I have 5.
No,
minutes.
you should be at 8.
I know.
Before the retreating. Because I killed 2 during my charge phase. You should be at 8.
Wait, you killed guys during the charge phase?
No, in the last turn when Mr.
Oh, you're right. Right.
Yeah.
So
you
yeah.
should be
At
down
6.
at 8.
It should be at,
Yeah, or you
it should be down
at
to 6.
8
It should
minus
be down
2
to
is
6.
6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Math is hard, everyone. Okay.
We got there. Yep, that's it.
Okay, so bottom of turn 3,
I finally get a line breaker point.
he gets a line breaker point.
And I forgot to declare scrambles, but that's okay because I can do that next turn.
I think this game is over, but the best thing I can do is
We score 5.
stay in combat and die here, or retreat over there and contest, then bring these guys over to that objective, also contest and shoot. I need to retreat that unit, and then I need to retreat the warriors, Veil of Darkness over there, shoot and charge, and then I'm just like giving up stuff. That's the problem. Because then I could get 2 points potentially if I killed those Sagittarian. I could potentially get 2 points because you're not wholly within the table quarter with that unit either.
I am wholly within. Unless you ignore the 6-inch range in the center. I'm wholly within that quarter.
No. These 2 guys are not wholly within that quarter.
Yeah, they are. The one is the halfway point.
No, I'm more... Here, let me reframe it. 30 inches?
No, 22.
Or 22. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure the one is the center of the object. The center
Birds of Vermin, everyone, is a very bad secondary to take. Well, that's why we experiment, right? We want you guys to not see the same game over and over and over again. So, the best I can do, because you killed how many units this turn? You killed 3. Means that I need to try
Killed
to...
the CCB.
That's right.
I killed the Scarab, and that's it. Oh no, I killed the Chronomancer.
You killed the Chronomancer.
3.
And then you're about to kill a 4th if I don't retreat. And the best I can do is I can kill potentially 2 units. So I don't have the ability to do that. Yeah, it's done 5 wounds. 4 wounds.
You did 3 more wounds.
Oh, and I killed 1 unit this turn too. I killed the
No, that
character.
was last turn. That was during your turn. Cause
You're right. So I think this is game. There's really nothing I can do, and you will wipe me up next turn. Whether it be from the combination of attacks over here, or
I think I think at this point I'm gonna get another 4 points on, and I'm gonna get my scrambles
scrambles the
death dealer, and then
honestly, you need to have a guy named that.
I think you're gonna be stuck at 5 points on. Oh, I don't know if you can. Are you gonna be able to get a 1 objective on turn 5? And let's just give you 1 just for odd's sake.
There's no way I can get 1 objective on turn 5. No, you're giving me too much credit.
So 15, 20, 25, 25 primary, and then 6, 8. So 30 or 42 of the bonus of painted. And then me, I have 5, 30, 35, 45, maxed out primary. And then 8.
So I have what, 40, you said I have 45?
33. You have 42.
42. Still more than what John got on that one. Oh, no, wait.
78,
He
88.
counted himself without the...
88 to 42 in terms of points.
Okay, not great. Since my last game I played, 40k, was a very good score. A maximum score. So I got a little cocky, and I paid for it, everyone.
I got lucky on the Tanglefoot Grenade preventing that Scorpion charge.
The Tanglefoot Grenade preventing the Scorpion charge. My positioning on turn 1 before the first battle round was not ideal.
Your pregame move going backwards instead of forward was
I don't know why I went backwards. So now I have 175 points to play with. What I think I need to do, and the audience here can disagree or agree, but what I think I need to do is I need to drop the 5 score pack, the 5 additional score pack, bring 1 unit back up to 6, and then I need to bring a hex mark for Teleport Home. I think Teleport Home is a great idea. And then, because the only time I bought a hex mark was against Harlequins, and they have such table-wide board presence easily that was not an ideal situation for me. But then I can just fill up the rest of the points with Scarabs and or Arcana. I'm starting to think that the Hive Arcana might be worth it.
Well, keep in mind the Scarabs can't do Teleport Homers, only infantry.
No, I know. Okay. But Scarabs have so much utility in the Necron list.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I thought, I guess my only, how many, have you thought about taking a Reanimator now? They're only 80 points.
Yeah, but they're...
Come on. They're so good.
I'm not gonna bring a Reanimator.
Oh, whatever.
I don't know, man.
I'm so glad they went down. I'm like, my list just became 30 points cheaper.
You know what? I'll try out a Reanimator next time. Next time we play.
You know when that unit of Lastrom Stormbolter shot at those warriors, they would have probably been back up to a lot more models. I mean, they would probably still die from the charge, but there was, it would have been a lot less.
I mean, maybe. I will have to test out the Reanimator. I think that might be worthwhile. When you were in the bathroom earlier, I was telling everyone that I was considering fucking around with stupid shit, but then I might have to find out. Fucking around with a monolith.
I don't. So for the audience here and for Alex, for good conscience purpose, I don't necessarily think your list was bad. I think your pre-game movement cost you, and I think your tempo for the rest of the game was bad because you should have been more aggressive with tempo on board control. A couple of things that would have changed. Obviously, deploying your heavy destroyers all the way in the corner was bad. I think deploying them behind that bunker would have been better. It's not like they're going to get shot. Like, it's very unlikely they're going to get shot. And even if they do get shot, it means their Scorpix are not going to get shot. So you're trading off like one for the other. And then secondly, the Satan was once against the MVP. He did about 50% of the damage on the table.
Yep, I think I will build a separate list that is double Satan. Just for shits and giggles.
I think like the combat ruined you because of the transhuman mechanic. But like outside of the transhuman mechanic, he was doing phenomenal damage. So maybe use him a bit more. Where you get in a situation where you get both. If you get a Scorpic unit in combat, then you want to throw the Satan in because you're like okay at a different unit because then now your opponent can't use transhuman on both.
Yep.
So you're almost guaranteeing like some kind of positive return or result. Other than that, like it's just like tempo plays are like I'll be honest, like I got to control the tempo from the entire game, and you should never let like Custodes control tempo, because it's about the only redeeming value of that army is that they're aggressive and they can dictate where the game is going to be fought most of the time. So if you let them do that, then you're going to play their game and you're not going to win.
Yeah, no, you're fully correct. So we're gonna. I played against Custodes enough to have known better for sure.
And the Tanglefoot grenade is like should be no surprise at this point.
It was not a surprise. I knew the Tanglefoot. It just.
You were annoyed that I remembered that existed.
Absolutely. I was like, I sure hope he doesn't remember Tanglefoot grenade. Guess who didn't forget Tanglefoot grenade? I mean, also to be fair, it's your fucking army. How can you not?
I've had that people use that against me a couple times with my Harlequins, so it's been kind of brutal.
Oh shit, that would be brutal against Harlequins.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Failing, unlike a charge on one crucial unit can be the difference between taking an objective or not with Harlequins.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like that game was basically decided as our Determinator is going to kill the 20-man warrior block, and they got to kill the 20-man warrior block, and that's all that mattered.
I mean, how many wounds did you end? Yeah, you ended up bringing them down to 16.
I killed 26 models, and then you brought back up to 16, or something along those lines.
Yeah, I did really good with my reanimates.
It's not the reanimate. It's just like on average, mathematically, with the CP investment, they should kill a war unit that doesn't have because at best you can get a 5-up. So I need to do 30 wounds to kill you.
Yes.
And I did 30 exact wounds, but on average they do 33. So it was 3 under par for me, but it was exactly average to enough to kill you, and you rolled slightly above average. You rolled 4 guys left alive, and then you brought back like 12 or something, which is still within the realm of possibility. Like, there's no negative, like, there's definitely within the realm of possibility on that end, so it wasn't like unlikely. It's just like the problem is like you have against Necrons, you have to learn to play when that situation happens. Like you can't just be like all in. That's all my basket, like all eggs in my basket at the same time.
Yeah, no, you're fully right. You're fully right. So we're gonna have to see how next time works.
Well, hopefully by the time soon Death Guards come out, so we can have actually somebody who plays Death Guard show up and play on the stream.
Well, it's almost like, well, we could figure out the stream, a mobile, less fancy stream for potentially the end of the month.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see our buddy Ben from Ben or
from
Redmond play his Ultramarines more because he needs to practice, and B, like I think like Ultramarines are very good in this meta. I think just people have been playing them like in the wrong way, which is like they think like they should play them like Imperial Fist or like where you're building a Space Marine army to like kill things. But you need to play them like they're just scoring points, and that's the only thing. And Ultramarines do that very well, and still have like relevant board shooting because you can never lock them in combat, which is like one of the hugest mechanic. Against a lot of armies. I don't know. It's just like there's a lot of... Oh, you forgot. One Necron Warrior.
Oh, no. I forgot a Necron Warrior. Yep.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Oh, makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I think that I'd be really interested to play against Space Marines again. Honestly, I've been consistently fighting... Because I've been consistently playing you, besides the TTS game that I had with Paul and playing Tau, I've played TTS with Sisters and Nurgle and...
I mean, I'm just waiting for Heavy Intercessors to come out and Carl to paint them.
That's going to be a while.
Yeah, I'm surprised Heavy Intercessors have not come out yet.
Well, I'm surprised I haven't had a Chronomancer model.
That's true, yeah.
Or a Psychomancer.
The thing is, like,
or Flayed ones.
They're all models that were, like, in the books but haven't had a model release yet. Well, like, what are they waiting on?
I'm more shocked.
Christmas came.
I'm not shocked on Flayed ones because they technically have a model, and they're also not hard to convert. But, like, the Chronomancer, the Psychomancer, and the Heavy Intercessors are completely new units. and like it's been what, like 3 editions? It's been since 5th edition where Games Workshop has had models without the actual.
I mean,
the
this
rules,
time they
rules
had the models. The models exist. They just haven't sold
Well, it's
them.
also Nurgle's Rod is preventing.
I
things,
don't
I'm sure.
think at this point it's Nurgle's Rod. I think there's a bit of logistical issues they're dealing with.
Really?
Probably because they shifted a lot of their production out of China because of Nurgle's Rot.
Yeah.
And they still haven't quite like caught up to, what they would think is the demand for their product. So they're easily trying to like pace their. They're both trying to pace their release and also pace the release in the sense that like manufacturing can keep up with demand. Yeah. They don't want to basically release something and they can't satisfy, because they're gonna lose opportunity. There's just an opportunity cost when that happens. Every time they release a model, they can't satisfy demand for. They know third parties like ChinaCast or any other. It's gonna make a bunch of bucks, a bunch of money when they can't because they're going to satisfy
they want to
the
be
demand.
fully stocked on everything.
Yeah, they want to make sure they capture that effectively. And like that's just me wearing my corporate hat from experience, but that would be like the strategy. Like if you're gonna release something, make sure there's no other, your release to time the market is not met by any competitors effectively. So, moral of the story is I hope every Intercessors command the first quarter. I would like to play my Imperial Fist more, but I don't want to proxy models. I would like to actually have the models on the table.
Yeah. Same, but I don't want to convert another fucking Chronomancer.
I can't. I really want to go to events and play tournaments. I want to play my sisters at events. I think sisters are
hot. They're hot.
So good for
sure.
9th edition. I don't think they're hot. I think they're just a good army for 9th edition.
Well, Zephyr went down 2 points.
Yeah, but everything cooler went up like a point, basically. My Retributors went up a point, and then my...
Oh, no.
Port, I mean, yeah, but I was also playing an illegal list, so I guess I saved myself some points.
Bring 3 units. It's not the end of the world, yeah.
Yeah. It's the... mechanically speaking, it's just that... I didn't lose anything by the point change. It's just that the problem was that, like, I think people, because we have a lack of events, I think sisters should get addressed more, but we're just not going to see it for a while. Because I think sisters are, like, one of the better codex for 9th edition. Just in terms of power level and what they do on the table. They play the game well. They have answers to almost everything. So it's like, it's effectively, like, one of the most ideal book in the edition.
I think it's great. Yeah, I think the Sisters book is great. Space Marines is great.
I need to play against that Harlequin guy that's local here. If he wants to play a game.
Aaron?
Yeah,
I'll ask him.
All right.
He's been. I've been bugging Aaron a bunch lately because he just got a nice computer and he like bought a factory build.
Oh, he bought an OEM computer and he wants to play some TW2.
Well, he's been playing it.
Oh.
And so first, if Larry's still on, 12 modifiers are only 12 BID points. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either, but you think modifiers were like they went up in points, but not like drastically. They went up like one or 2 points a model. I forget what it was. Oh, bring it down. Oh yeah, they went down in like value.
They're only 12 bring it down points. Yeah. That's actually not bad. Modifiers seem like fun.
I prefer penitent engines.
I know that
this is a discussion me and Garrett had multiple times. I prefer penitent engines, mostly because they have a 5-up shrug and the modifiers only have a 6-up shrug, and they both don't get the benefit of.
They both have invulns?
I don't remember if they have both invulns, but I don't think so.
Modifiers do get affected by the keywords.
No, they don't have the order keyword. Nope.
I thought modifiers did and penitent engines didn't.
No, modifiers. I'm pretty sure modifiers don't get the penitent.
Pretty sure modifiers have.
I don't know. Let's look in the codex real quick. I'm pretty sure the modifiers do not get the order.
12 of each would be really fun.
Well,
but that's a lot of points.
No, they wouldn't be.
It would be fun. I said it'd be fun. I didn't say it would be effective.
Because the problem is, like, most of the time...
A monolith would be fun.
Fair. I'm following you. No, they don't have the order keyword.
They don't have the order keyword.
No. This is the discussion me and Garrett would have. Like,
I thought I had a whole ass discussion.
So the difference between a modifier and a penitent engine is the movement speed. The penitent engine is slightly slower, but has a 5-up shrug, and the modifier has a 9-inch move versus an 8-inch move,
and
or a 7-inch move.
Both units have like 1,000,000 attacks.
Yeah, but they hit on 3s versus the penitent engines hitting on 4s, but they both have zealots, which means they
reroll all hits
on the first round of combat. So it's just like, they're arguably not like. No, they don't. Modifiers don't get strats. Orcs bit. They don't have the order keyword, buddy. I just looked at them on the book. They don't have the. They're not any order. They're just Adeptus Sororitas, and that's it. They don't have any order check.
Yeah, so their keywords are Imperium, Adeptus Ministorum, Adeptus Sororitas. Their vehicles and
unless there's some kind of stratagems that affect Adeptus Sororitas,
or unless there's a stratagem that affects.
And Penitent Engines don't think they're Adeptus Sororitas. So maybe there's some stratagems that affect Adeptus Sororitas, but I don't think there's any of them that affect them specifically. Penitent Engines. Right, but the problem is...
So that's the thing. So actually, they have Adeptus Sororitas keyword, and a lot of the keywords aren't order keyword. They don't get chapter tactics, but they still...
No, they do. They get the rights of battle. They just don't get the order. No.
Yeah.
So there's just two things. There's like the combat doctrines, and then there's the chapter rules.
Yeah.
In a sense, right? They get the combat doctrines, but they
don't get the chapter rules. That's what I'm trying to say.
Chapter rules.
Yeah, they don't get the chapter rules. A lot of the stratagems are Adeptus Sororitas units.
Yeah, you could use them for... Yeah, they don't get Sacred Rights. They could use the Advance in Charge stratagem. But most... I will be honest, most of the games I played on stream with them, I saved that stratagem for the Sister Repentious, and I save it for like Salstein. I don't... Or...
there's also...
Or Kiganil or Ephel Stern. I don't use it for the Mortifiers.
Damn, but Mortifiers also take advantage of the Desperate for Redemption. Yeah. That's fantastic.
When extra Miracle dies?
No. It's the attack in the command phase. Or wait, no. At the end of the fight phase, it's an attack.
Yeah,
it's attack
for 3 CP.
It's fine. Every attack again.
I'm always strapped for CP in my sister's list because remember my list is around Retributors doing a lot of damage. So I'm dumping usually 4 or 5 CP in the shooting phase. I don't have CP to spend, or I have CP to spend for the Seraphins from the the Bloody Rose. Don't have them for the Mortifiers. The Penitent, like I said earlier, the Penitent Engines work better for my list. The Mortifiers work better for Garrett's list. It comes down to that discussion. The one nice thing about Mortifiers is if you stick to single model units, they have a 3-up save. The Penitent Engines only have a 4-up save. The difference is you have a 5-up shrug versus the Mortifiers only have a 6-up shrug. I don't know. It's like also one of the big things that like obviously doesn't matter anymore. I don't think the Mortifiers used to get the Penitent Engine used to get the ability to shoot flamers in combat because that was the previous edition. But I think now every vehicle gets to do that, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to really think about.
No, we're not. We're not gonna have to think about shit.
Why not? I think there's a lot of utility with sisters either way.
I know. I'm just saying it's a preference in the list building. If you have CP to spend, you would take Mortifiers. If you don't have CP to spend, take Penitent Engines.
I miss events for sure. I miss Guardian League. I think that it would be good to see a variety of different lists.
By the way, audience, this is Alex trying to transition to the end of the stream.
No. I'm not trying. I'm not necessarily. I'm literally saying that I would like, because I remember like if we would still play when League was on, right?
Yeah.
Pre-Nurgle's Rock.
I miss going to play once a week down at Guardian Games.
Because then you'd play someone totally different. Like I remember getting like,
That's where I learned to value the idea of like non-meta lists, because sometimes you bring like the most competitive army and you play against this like really off-the-cuff list, and you'd have not necessarily lose, but like the game would be close, and you're like, what the fuck happened? Like I brought like the best list I can build. Oh, it's because at the end of the day, it's how you play that matters with the best list. And sometimes you're playing against an opponent that has that kind of off-the-cuff like meta list, and it's like nothing procedurally is happening the way you expect it.
This is why Slaaneshi Demons excel in some instances.
Yeah, it's exactly why.
Yeah. So for me, it's like I think I'm very curious to see what's going to happen when events start coming back, because and League Night too, because people who play on streams in the United States are, besides certain states and certain events where ITC points have been completely removed.
Yeah.
There hasn't really been much of a tournament scene, and even with the tournament scene that we have, that's not a big enough case study to be like, that's a meta list, that's the list, right? Like,
No.
that's the Space Marine list, that's the Sisters list. So, with, I'm a big advocate on saying, build your own damn list. Don't hire someone to build your list, first of all.
Don't pay Nick Nervati.
I was going to name
Don't
names.
pay the Art of War.
Don't pay someone to build your list, and play with what you like, but also play with what's effective. And if you can find a middle,
That was the premise of the stat show we run. And, you know, obviously we haven't had it for a while because there's been no events. But the premise is that, like, we want to talk about why armies play the way they do based on secondaries they pick, because you're supposed to build, like, the way of the new Codex release, right? You build a list for both. To win a tournament, you have to build a list that plays through secondaries.
That's right.
And if the codex releases with new secondaries, you have to build a list around at least one of the secondaries from your book. And you have to think from the perspective of, like, can I build a list that always guarantees me these 15 points out of my book versus any opponents? And then, can I adjust that list to fit on the other 30 points I can get from secondaries? And then the last question is, how am I going to perform in primary? So primaries is a question of play. Secondaries are a question of decision. So yes, like they're both you both have to play for your secondary and primary. But usually the process is you're picking your secondary, so you're basically allowing you the ability to pick the more preferable secondary at the table, which is less likely about how you're going to play, but more how it fits your play style or the strategy you have at the table. So primary objectives are always dependent on how you're going to play the game. Secondaries are more dependent on, like, that first statement. If I'm going to play this game this way against my opponent, this is the secondaries I need to take. But every list needs to be built around one codex secondary or one book secondary. When I look at my sisters, I built my sisters around Linebreaker. They will get me max points on Linebreaker. Now they can potentially get me a bunch of points of Teleport Homer. And it's like a follow-up. Like, but the first primary was Linebreaker. What's the next follow-up to secondary on that? Teleport Homer. And that was the entire point. It's like, how can I build lists to function around one secondary and then build the rest of the army to function outside of that? But no one should... And that is one of the detriment of 9th edition, though. Because I'll be honest, like, secondaries like Linebreaker and Teleport Homer can feel like very non-engaging secondaries. Because if you play against an army that's very good at achieving those, there's the idea that, like, there's nothing you can do to counter those secondaries. So it's non-engaging. If there's too many target threats on the table, it's very hard for an opponent to basically say, I have you're right, I have the choice to counter that, but it's not really a choice. Because if I make the decision to counter the Teleport Homer or the voice or whatever Linebreaker, I am foreseeably giving up primary points and I'm foreseeably giving up other secondary points. So you're giving them a non-option. So what ends up happening is, at the end of the day, players want to maximize the points they can score before they try to minimize the amount of points somebody else will score. So building your list around secondaries is more important, because if you can build a list with maximized secondary points while also challenging your opponents to make decisions about preventing you to score those over making primary point decisions, you have a winning list, because they're not going to challenge the secondary. They're going to try to maximize how many points they can score. At least the good ones will. The bad ones will try to stop your secondary scoring and then also forgo primary scoring. And they're in a situation where if the dice don't go their way, they're not scoring points from their primary or secondary, and they're not preventing you from scoring secondary. So bottom line of the story is, TLDR, build list around your codex and one of your codex secondary, and that fits around the way your army plays.
Yeah.
And I've had a very long monologue. Apologize to everybody.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's not any typical than a John one. Shorter than a John one.
If you listen to our podcast, yes.
Yeah.
John is the uncle I wish I never had.
But you're stuck with him.
Yeah, but I'm stuck with
He always has a story for everything. Story for fucking everything.
There was like there used to be, when I was growing up in France, there used to be like a cartoon that was like tell us a story, Uncle Beaver. because it was like a bunch of beaver characters.
Oh Jesus!
And I was just like, every time John starts going, it's just like that
It's
entire
Uncle
comic, like that entire cartoon. Like, like, tell us the story, Uncle Beaver. And like, it just goes off in some life story that he's like learned. And to be honest, John has many life stories, so it's not like I'm disappointed by any of them or like bored, but I'm just like, I'm bored by the fact that he has so many.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's just like he
Like,
he
oh, yeah,
always
but
has
another
one.
Of course.
Of course he does. You're going to throw the most random topic at hand. He's just like, but
Well, actually, I know a guy.
yeah, I was like, or actually, I've had like it's just like an experience. And it's just like,
Orchbit's
holy
never
fuck.
played against him, but next time we can bring him up to the Pacific Northwest, we will try to get
He
him.
needs to stop playing against Anthony the Mord. He needs to stop playing against Death Watch.
Yeah, he needs to stop playing against Death Watch, but I mean, there's also Pod Bubble stuff. Actually, I don't know if that would even be a good idea. Who knows what he's been.
I mean, it's not because it's Anthony the Mori specifically, but because he's playing very specific players for misalliance is learning education by the edition, basically.
Yeah, which is fine. He needs to start playing with his Necrons, though. And
Greatest collector of Necrons. Been
greatest
playing
collector,
them for
classic
decades.
collector of Necrons.
Been playing them for decades.
Yeah, and we're going to have to see. I mean, I guess the next 40k game I'm going to be playing is either with you or whoever I play next in the league.
There's a league going?
Or there's the TTS league, the Corsair one. Our team league.
Yeah. The one where I'm like, I have, I think 2 scores behind because nobody entered the first score.
Well,
yeah, that one.
Yeah, well, I'm 2 scores behind too because we ended up not actually like playing our game.
We did?
Yeah, we were paired up and we just like never got.
I thought we played the game here. Did we not?
I'll have to check.
I thought we played a game on stream, but the thing is, like, I'm never recording any because I just post up the results on the Discord and assume Paul's gonna take care of it.
That's very fair. I'll ask him what's good.
I mean, I don't really give a shit. So.
I don't understand. We can just take any of our games and be like, that was the game a month ago.
I'm just looking for how many times Paul's is gonna dodge playing me.
He might have to play you. Oh, wait, how is your scores? How have your scores been in the TTS?
I haven't lost the game.
Oh, then you're not gonna play him.
I know, but sometimes. But I'm also 2 scores behind because even though I have played every game and I haven't lost, like there's 2 scores that have not been entered.
Well, depending on which game we had in mid.
But don't worry,
November.
I'm playing easy to play sisters, easy to win.
Well, it's not the. So you know the list, the tournament that we have with it's on TTS. It doesn't require you to have the same list every time.
I know, but it's just, I've been purposely like playing either sisters or Necrons depending on the opponent. 1, to teach people how to play against Necrons. Secondly, to teach people how to play against sisters, depending on the situation.
I think part of me was like, next time I play you, I'm going to try the Reanimator out. But also part of me...
I love the Reanimator. I don't understand why people take more Reanimators.
And then part of it is also like, I kind of want to try this Silent King and 30 Death Marks thing.
I think the point change, the way scoring happens of bringing it down, I think Silent King will be an option. That was my biggest problem. One of my biggest problems is that he used to give up so many secondary points.
Wait, how many bring it down points did he used to give up?
I'm like almost all of them.
Almost all of them?
Because he was 3 vehicles. That was less than, so it was 12. I think it was either 9 or 12. I forgot. Either way, it was a lot. I think it went down from 9 to 6.
Wait, he himself would give 3.
In the current, well, before the fact, yes. And then all the Menthol used to give 3 as well.
No, because they were 5 wins each.
So 2.
Yeah, so
So
but
they
that
went
still
up to
would be
7. So now they're down to
7 down to 4. So he lost 3.
Yeah, still fucking amazing.
That's still big. 6 to 9.
Yeah, almost like
9 to 6.
Yeah.
7 to 3. Yeah. Or 7 to 4.
It's still like that was my biggest gripe about him was that the fact that he would give up like secondary so easily against bringing it down.
I might try him. I might try him with a ton of death marks. That's the only realistic option. I mean, because it's the only long range shooting that's decent.
It's just dealing more wounds.
Because that's 190 points for 10. And,
No, I mean I like Dev Marks. I own 10 of them.
and
They're good.
he can give them +1 to hit, and he can give 1 unit +1 to hit, and then everything around him that's a core unit rerolls hits and wounds.
Yep.
So we'll have to test it out. I'm excited to try that out. And they can hit characters. So what, like 10 dice? Like, I'm curious now. I have 10 dice. 10 death marks. This is 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have the Silent King. Let's say they hit on 2s. Rerolling. All hit. And then it says you can reroll a wound roll. So then you roll a wound. Be like, cool, that's 2 mortal wounds in addition. Fuck it, I'm going to reroll everything. It's like 3 mortal wounds, and for most infantry, that'll be 8 saves.
Yeah, but against you can pick characters, so it's 3 mortal wounds and 8 saves.
Yeah, at 8 saves at -2, 1 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if they don't get my will be done, like that's still a great hit roll.
Or against Custodes is 1 dead Custodes plus 8 saves and -2, so it's pretty brutal.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then you could roll like right there. That's fucking 5 6s, and then that's 6 6s. That's a dead character. That's most dead characters.
Well, it's most dead on a lot of things.
Yeah. So I think next TTS event, next in-person event, I'll bring a reanimator. Next TTS event, I want to do the Silent King and a bunch of death marks.
Okay. Well, we're both done drinking, so thank you for watching, guys. Have a lovely Sunday.
Exactly.
The game was recap was 88 for Custodes and 42 for Necrons. But don't let that fool you. Necrons are still way better than Custodes.
They are. You just need to play better. And roll better.